Oh, one thing I forgot to mention during the show. A lot of people have asked me where they can get Completely Normal now that it's not on Netflix. The reason it's not on Netflix is because the license expired. It had like a 5-year license or something like that. Anyways, I had it restocked, so it's in my store. I signed a bunch of them. If anybody wants one, it's there along with a whole bunch of other merch that we have. You can go through my site, TomSegura.com, go to the store, or you can go directly to merchmethod.com/TomSegura. All right. Thanks, guys.
Fuck your butthole.
Yeah, we got it.
You got that in there?
Hell yeah. Jew Dork Titties is coming up, right?
That's right, Tom. I'm so excited to do the Gotham Comedy Club and Jew Dork Titties this weekend, May 19th and 20th. And then June 1st through 3rd, Denver, Colorado. The Denver Come On Ya works in the downtown location. June 16th and 17th, Man Friend Disco at the Punchline. And then June 22nd, Flappers Comedy Club. I run my hour for the last time before I shoot it. And I'm about to reveal very soon.
When do you reveal?
I don't know. We'll see. It should be soon.
Okay.
And that's it. Those are my dates, guys.
Wonderful. ThousandRanch.com.
That's right.
Here's where I'm going next. Tucson, Arizona. The Rialto Theater. Then Reno, Nevada. Then the Pechanga Casino in Temecula. And then I am in dirty down south. I'm in Prickman, Virginia. I'm in Vagina Beach, Virginia.
Good.
I'm in Jeansboro, North Carolina. Asheville, North Carolina. And Charles is Come, South Carolina. Those are my southern dates. I added Montreal. I'm doing Just for Laughs. One show only at Olympia on July 26th. Then I head to Hampton Beach, Wilmington, Delaware, Baltimore, Balls and Whores, and then I'm off to Australia. The first week in June, I will also announce my fall dates, and it's a lot of cities that I haven't hit this year. Many of the cities that people hit me up about, I'm probably coming to your city. And I'll announce that in a few weeks. We are doing the podcast live right now. We are signed up for 2 in Irvine. We're going to do July 9th and October 8th. We had to find dates that we weren't touring and everything, and those are 2 of them. So those are also on sale. And also August 23rd in West Palm Beach, Florida at the Improv. Come see Your Mom's House live. It's really fun to see a live version of it. And that's all at TomSegura.com/tour. So there you go.
Great.
There you go, Gene.
Guys, if you do your shopping on Amazon, please remember to shop through our website. Go to yourmomshousepodcast.com. Click on the banner at the bottom of the homepage. Do your shopping as you normally would. And now we have the UK, Canada, and United States of America. So do your shopping there. Also, this episode of Your Mom's House is brought to you by Me Undies. Am I wearing a pair of Me Undies now, right this second? Yeah, because I wear them every day because they've became the sponsor of our show, and I got addicted, and I have all of them. I do the boy briefs. I do the cheeky briefs.
Good stuff.
I have all the designs, and I can't tell you that I won't even buy underwear that is not Me Undies, and that is the absolute honest to God truth. I just love it because it's special. I mean, if you've been settling for store-bought underwear, like those disgusting 5-packs, I mean, I have something that'll change your life for the better, and it is Me Undies. Me Undies are designed in LA and made from sustainably sourced micromodal, a fabric 3 times softer than cotton. It's designed in LA, and you know me, Tom. If it's not LA, It's garbage.
It's a West Coast only for you.
Only LA specifically. MeUndies, softer than soft luxe undies, come in an ever-changing selection of classic colors, bold shades, and adventurous patterns so you can tailor your undies to your own personal style. And guess what? You can save time and money each month with a monthly subscription. And if you're not ready for a subscription, that's okay. You can still save. And Bitsy's so excited right now.
She really wants to save that money.
That's because MeUndies is offering you 20% off your first pair. Just use our special URL, MeUndies.com/mom, and get 20% off your first pair. So go ahead, revamp your underwear drawer. You deserve it.
She wants underwear. She wants it.
Once again, I wish they made dog underwear.
Yeah.
That's why she's barking. She's like, I want a pair.
She's like, why don't I get that underwear?
Once again, that's MeUndies.com/mom. MeUndies.com/mom.
They say laughter is the best medicine. If that's the case, then CISO is the best medical insurance you've ever bought. It's a streaming service that provides complete coverage for stand-up television and original content. You'll never need to worry about that weird thing growing on your, you never have to worry about that again. CISO, you get unlimited access to CISO original series, next day, late night, hilarious stand-up specials, binge-worthy classics, including 42 seasons, Saturday Night Live, the entire Monty Python catalog, and more. Both seasons of Hidden America with Jonah Ray. Check the debut TV series from My Brother, and Me, the McElroy brothers?
McElroy, isn't it?
The McElroy brothers?
McElroy.
An animated fantasy role-playing game starring Dan Harmon. Hilarious famous comedians, too. CISO has that as well. CISO is the new home for all your favorite comedy. Britcoms, stand-up specials, bingeable classics, and more. If you like British comedies like The IT Crowd and Monty Python, or maybe prefer classics like Kids in the Hall, Parks and Rec. It's all there, man. It's all there. The day after late-night TV airs, it's up there. Access CISO content from anywhere at any time using iOS, Android, Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, Windows, or Xbox One. And here we go. CISO is just $3.99 per month. No joke. $3.99 per month for all the comedy you want, anytime, anywhere, ad-free. Just go to SEESO.com right now to sign up for 1 month free with promo code MOM at checkout. That's CISO.com, SEESO.com, promo code MOM, CISO.com, promo code MOM. Gene?
Tom, do you know who is the #1 fresh ingredient and recipe delivery service in the country?
Yes.
Who is it?
Blue Apron.
You got it. Blue Apron. We use it. We love it. It's fantastic to help us stay together as a family.
Yeah.
In other words, we cook these meals together, and they're so affordable. For less than $10 per person per meal, Blue Apron delivers seasonal recipes along with pre-portioned ingredients to make delicious home-cooked meals. I love the variety of Blue Apron. I'm telling you, I can only cook about 4 things, but with Blue Apron, they don't repeat the recipes within 1 year, so you can make all kinds of wonderful discoveries. It's flexible. If you travel, if you just decide you don't want this week's delivery, you don't need to get it.
Don't get it.
And it's so easy. Each meal comes with step-by-step, easy-to-follow recipe with a recipe card and pre-portioned ingredients, and can be prepared in 40 minutes or less. Trust me, if you think you don't know how to cook, you can with Blue Apron. It's so explicit, and everything comes already measured, so you don't have to think. That's the best part about it. And it's guaranteed. Blue Apron's freshness guarantee promises that every ingredient in your delivery arrives ready to cook, or they'll make it right. Check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals for free with free shipping by going to blueapron.com/mom. Now, here's what's on the menu this month. Tommy, you ready?
Let's hear it.
Remember, we've had this one already. Beef teriyaki stir fry with sugar snap peas and lime rice. That was pretty amazing. We didn't do the rice because we are keto and paleo. Baked spinach and egg flatbread with sautéed asparagus and lemon aioli. 3 cheese and baby broccoli stromboli with tomato and oregano dipping sauce. I mean, when would you ever make this stuff on your own?
Crazy.
Crispy salmon and roasted potato salad with pickled mustard seeds and creme fraiche sauce. So give it a whirl. You're going to love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. So don't wait. That's blueapron.com/mom. Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
There you go. That's it, guys. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you for listening. This is a really awesome show today. We have some regular show stuff, and then we have our first guest in studio ever in this studio, and for that matter, in a long time. And it's probably not the guest that you expected, but right. I guarantee you're going to enjoy it. We got the real water champ here, yo. The real water champ.
Oh, or maybe the Wasser Champion.
Oh. Enjoy. All right, Gene. We're back.
Oh, we're recording now.
We're recording, yeah. Yeah.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
I like your shirt. You're very fancy today.
Yeah.
Well, you usually dress like a slob, and so I'm dressed like a slob, hoping that you'd be dressed like a slob.
Why do you say that? I don't dress like a slob.
But you've got a nice shirt on, and now I feel like I look like a dick, and you look all nice.
I feel like you always look like a dick.
Me?
Yeah.
Really? But that's only because I'm trying to match your low level of attire.
That's not. Do I really dress that poorly?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was just remembering one time we did this episode, and you were wearing your underwear, and we were recording video.
Yeah, but you couldn't see it.
Didn't bother you. Yeah, but I could see it.
I bet anchors do that, on TV.
I think they do. I think I've seen something where a guy stood up and it was like denim.
Wearing shorts or something, yeah.
Yeah.
No shoes.
No shoes.
Yeah.
Farts.
They don't care. It's a desk show. You're at the desk. Who cares?
Are we going to do dates at the top?
We already did them, babe.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I like when you get mad at me, like, God, it's so stupid.
Oh, it's a stupid question.
Right, when I hear you, we already did it, babe. Like I feel like you're going to hit me or, oh, God, you just hate me. How much do you hate me?
In my fantasies.
How much do you hate me when
my fucking fantasies.
When I get something wrong like that? What does it do to you?
It upsets me on a fucking, just at my core, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's such a dumb question.
Because it was a silly question to ask.
Dumb. Yeah.
Stupid. And then in your head, are you like, so stupid, bitch?
Yeah.
Or is that just my...
No, that's your
monologue?
internal dialogue. Yeah. You always kind of make up insults that are not
I do.
True.
I always assume when I upset you that you're like, you stupid fucking dumb bitch.
Yeah, and I never say that. And you always say that back.
But what do you say? It has to be some variant of that.
No, it's
like,
not.
God, she's so stupid.
It's not
Wish
like
I was
that.
single. Wish I was on Tinder. Like,
No.
does it go there?
No, it's not. It's not that. It's not that. It's just, I wonder how much longer she'll live, stuff like that.
Yeah, like, do you fantasize about the second wife or just being single?
Second, third, all of them.
Would you remarry?
No.
No. Why go through this again?
No, I don't want to do this again.
Would you have a second family? That's the craziest part when people do that.
Yeah, I would.
You would have more babies with another woman?
I mean, in another state, so they don't run into each other. Yeah.
And then when you're like,
But you tell one of them, right? Do you tell her? I think
you
I
tell
her.
no one because you're like,
Both have no idea.
Right. I'm going to Denver again.
Yeah.
Well, you have to open up that second company in Denver, and you're always in Denver every other weekend, or maybe you become a truck driver. That's kind of the easiest way to do it.
A truck driver, yeah. Until that trucking company's like, you got a new route. You got to go every week to San Francisco, and you're like,
whoops.
Oh. But then you start a third family, I guess.
Yeah.
You got to be real tight with money.
Oh my gosh, 2 families to support?
And then if you get up to 3?
That's bananas.
Yeah.
That's too hard. Not worth it.
And they're always like, damn, you travel a lot. Like, I know.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how it goes.
God.
I know. Well, let's start this show.
Okay.
Let's do it, man. Let's go. Ready?
Yeah.
And
Jinx.
Go.
Attention in the water. Attention in the water. This is the Orange County Sheriff's Department. Be advised, State Parks is asking us to make an announcement to let you know you are paddleboarding next to approximately 15 great white sharks. They're advising that you exit the water in a calm manner.
Sure.
The sharks are as close as the surf line.
Oh.
Thank you for your cooperation.
This is the time.
Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Yo, mom in the fucking stand!
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pazsitzky.
welcome to your mom's house.
How mad you are.
You're so ridiculous.
You're turning into such an angry dad. It's
What do you
so
mean?
funny. Like this morning, Ellis was splashing water outside the sink because he plays in the sink, and then he likes to do this thing where he splashes outside because then we get mad and then we pull him out. Like it's a game we all play now.
Yeah.
And he spilled water like he does every time, and you're like, God damn it, Ellis! God damn it! What did I tell you about the water?
You're
He's upset.
scared him. Jesus.
I was like, oh, that's such a dad mode. Like
Yeah.
you went to full dad mode on him.
Well, yeah. I mean, he was spilling a lot of water.
Come on, God damn it!
Yeah. I have a feeling I'm going to be a lot of goddammits.
Oh, the kid's gonna hear that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what dads do, though. They just show their rage. You gotta be angry at someone. Where do you get a lot of pent up anger, and then it comes out
Yeah.
at little things like this, huh?
Right. I guess
Yeah.
it's all like for you, but then it comes
Right.
out to other things.
I figured. Like you don't want to,
Yeah.
you don't want to confront whatever annoys you in the moment, and then it stores up and stores up and stores up, and then you get mad at the kids filling water, right?
Yeah,
Or like
exactly.
Christina forgot that we did the dates already.
Ugh.
Oh, it's so angry. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is terrifying. We saw this clip, and I've swam in those waters. I think I learned to surf
This is
in
Long
these
Beach.
waters.
Yeah. And
It's crazy.
the Orange County Sheriff's Department.
Oh my
Can
God.
you imagine you're paddleboarding out there?
No.
They fly over.
No.
First, you notice them hovering. You're like, I wonder why they're hovering. Maybe somebody's in trouble out here. And then they go, hey, you, don't be alarmed. There's
Just calm
15
down. Yeah.
great white sharks.
Yeah.
Calmly take yourself to the shore.
How did that guy even contain his emotions enough to be that calm?
The guy saying it,
Yeah.
he kind of laughed, I thought, at one point.
He's like, oh.
I hear there's a little pitch change where he says
Yeah,
calm
calmly.
manner. And it sounds like he's almost laughing because he knows.
Oh my
I
God.
mean, look at the fucking size of that thing.
15 of them, dude.
Attention in the water. Attention in the water. This is the Orange County Sheriff's Department. Be advised, State Parks is asking us to make an announcement to let you know you are paddleboarding next to approximately 15 great white sharks.
Holy fuck.
They're advising that you exit the water
Right here, listen.
in a calm manner.
He's reading it
The
right.
sharks are as close as the surf line.
Oh,
Thank you for your cooperation.
Man, if I heard that shit and I was in the water,
yeah.
I has to be paddling fast as fuck.
Well, but that's why he's trying to tell you not to do
I
it.
know.
Be advised that this area is heavily populated at the moment with large great white sharks, some of which are in the surf line. Please do not enter the water. State Parks is en route to make additional announcements.
Fuck me.
How about you guys drop a line down and pluck that person out of the water? Like you're in the fucking, they do that. That's how they rescue people drowning or far out. They just drop a line down and then the lifeguard jumps out and bloop, gets you out.
I don't know.
I'd say let's do that instead of the announcement over and over.
Well,
like,
it's
let's
probably
take
a little more complicated.
decisive action. No, when I was on road
you
rules,
decided.
No.
I know.
I trained.
I'm with the Coast Guard.
When
I know.
I trained with the Australian Coast Guard. I did Bondi Beach, and they taught us how to do that. That was one of the missions. How you get lowered by the rope, and then you pluck the person out.
So what's your theory on why they didn't do that?
I don't know. Laziness.
You think they're just being lazy?
Yeah, I think they wanted a cool video to submit to YouTube, get those hits.
Get those views up?
I don't know.
You know that's not true.
I know. Who knows?
You know that's not true.
It's not, yeah. That would be terrifying, though. Oh, my God. Great whites right there, too.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Fuck.
It's nuts. There's a lot of them.
God.
There's got to be nothing fucking scarier. I mean, I think if I heard that announcement, like as soon as he fucking started that announcement, the first moment,
Attention in the water.
I'd look up.
In the water. This is the Orange County Sheriff's Department.
Like, what?
Be advised, State Parks is asking us to make an announcement to let you know you are paddleboarding next to approximately 15 great white sharks.
Great white sharks.
They're advising that you exit the water in a calm manner.
And then just pools of diarrhea would come out the back of my shorts.
Now, do you think that would attract the sharks to you or repel the sharks? The shit?
There'd be it's just a new taste, new smell to them. They don't fucking...
Right.
Yeah.
Plus what you eat, it's all ground up In-N-Out burger. And
what?
Whatever trash you've been eating on the road.
I'm not eating trash. Although I did have horrible meals in Eugene.
Yeah, I heard. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Sickle Cell and I went up to Eugene and back to Portland, Oregon this weekend. And
Portland?
The shows were really fun. Man, we could not get a good meal. It's so weird.
I hate that.
We went to Eugene. I don't want to trash the places, because it's like they weren't like egregiously trying to ruin our time.
Yeah.
It just wasn't good. We went to a place for lunch. We were like, this is fucking dog shit.
What did you order?
Well, he had a shrimp cocktail.
Oh.
And there was salad shrimp. Like the ones that are not, I would say, 1/4 of 1 inch. Those mini ones?
Yeah.
And then he ordered some oysters for us. Looked like loogies.
Wait, where did you guys go? Was this a seafood place?
No, it was a nice, they were like, it's a good restaurant. It was fucking terrible. Okay. Then we went to, I forget, another place after show. It was all right. And then we had breakfast the next morning at the hotel. Fucking indigestion. It was terrible.
Now, fucking up breakfast is hard.
It sucks. Yeah. Then we went to Portland, and we did have something good. You can always get something good in Portland, Oregon.
Portland's a maze for eating.
Yeah. Where did we go? We got
so was Meat Rattle. Yeah, such good food in Meat Rattle too.
Yeah, we were like, this is our first good meal. Was in Portland.
That's terrible. There's nothing worse than bad road food, because then with the road food comes the road shits. Ugh. So then your asshole hurts.
Everything
You're
sucks.
hungry. You're miserable.
Yeah.
Tired as fuck.
But thanks to everybody that came out. That was crazy. I ended up doing 4 shows at Revolution Hall.
That's great.
Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you, everybody out there.
Lots of genes there.
I wanted to point out that you and Ryan are both in a special category now.
Yeah.
You're both no longer buying regular people's shoes.
No. Since I had a child, my back's messed up, my feet messed up, I have sciatica, and I started to wear orthopedic shoes.
Yeah.
Now, not all of them look good. There's a brand called Vionic that I've been into, and they make really good looking orthopedic shoes.
Yeah.
And
this is an unpaid sponsor.
Yeah,
no,
it
I'm
is.
serious.
It
like,
is,
this
yeah.
is a real thing.
Because if you have sciatica, you have like spinal misalignments or whatever. I have one leg shorter than the other. It's been that way my whole life. But for some reason, since I had a kid, my hips got all messed up and everything, so it's gotten bad.
Here's what.
That's
Sickle Cell wore these.
I have the same ones, but slip on.
The official dad shoes, the single dad arch support 7s.
Those are good.
New Balance. He said they come in 4 colors only.
Yeah.
It's like these, all maroon.
Yeah.
I think beige and one other. But he said they completely changed the way his back and everything felt.
You have to, because women's shoes are horribly unsupportive, if not damaging to our feet. The ballet flats,
These are
can't even do
some
it.
New Balances, by the way.
Yeah, I have those. I have those except slip-on from when I was preggers.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I put
I'm
I'm
going to send this to him so he can
These are my new ones.
Yeah, those look orthopedic too.
Some people really like them, and some people fucking hated them. I couldn't believe how many people. Everyone's an asshole.
Are those for bicycling?
No, they're not for bicycling.
They're not.
No.
Are they for running or a specific sport?
No, they're just total like what do they call? Social shoes. Like they're just walk around shoes. They're not. They're streetwear.
Okay.
Yeah, but man, they got a lot of people like. Look at this. Terrible. Them shits is doo-doo. Someone called these dad shoes. These are like this super exclusive, undefeated collabo with Adidas, and they're like dad shoes. What are you talking about?
Well, can I tell you there's a fine line between cool sneakers and then too much going on to make them look supportive. And then that's where it goes into a dad sneaker.
Yeah.
So I think why they're saying that, this is just my theory, is when you got a lot of different hooks and things. And when it starts to look like a hiking shoe.
I see what you're saying.
Or a bicycle shoe.
Yeah. I guess I didn't see it that way.
It loses. It's cool.
Yeah. See, I still think I think these are a bunch of nerds on my fucking Instagram.
Yeah.
That have no style whatsoever.
I don't know. I kind of agree with. I'm sorry.
Really?
I think those are a little dad support. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's a bunch of tools.
I'm going to put a picture of my shoes, my new orthopedics, and we'll see who they like better. I'm clearly the shoe champ.
You did send in. You did send in those, send back those terrible ones, right?
Well, because I ordered them and I got 4 pairs and I tried them on for you because look, let's keep it real. You're the one that looks at me all the time and I want to look decent.
Yeah.
So you okayed 2 of them and then 2 you were like, no.
Yeah. Did I shut down 2? I thought I shut down 1.
Oh, sorry. You shut down 1 pair. The other one didn't. They're too big.
Yeah.
They were hot pink slip-on sneaks.
Yeah.
With like a strap, like a Mary Jane strap on top. And you did not like that look. What about that shoe? Were you not interested
I wish we had a photo of them so we could really break it down. It was
you can
terrible.
Google it. Vionic slip-ons hot pink.
Let's see.
Vionic. Vionic slip-on women's sneaker pink. Hot pink. Try that one.
Okay.
Now, they also make cool-ass slip-ons. I got a gray pair, like suede looking. Those are dope. And then I'm wearing... Right, those are them. Yeah, those are them. That's it. See, I just don't feel like they were that bad.
These are so whack. These are like...
What?
You know what this reminds me of?
Huh.
I'm somewhere in Europe, and then some 78-year-old American woman is with a tour group. And she's like, I haven't been back here in 50 years. And she walks around the corner wearing these. I'm like, oh, that's nice old lady sneakers you got on.
Yeah.
Because she's like, if I didn't have them, I'd just collapse to the ground in pain.
Is she wearing khaki culottes?
Yeah. Yeah. No, these are terrible.
I thought those were cute. Now try the blue color. Do you like the blue ones better, or is it not a color thing?
Oh, it's not a color. It's the style. This whack as fuck old lady style. Yeah.
But I need sneakers that have arch support.
Okay, well,
Tom.
you just got to keep hunting.
But right now I have the New Balance ones. They're identical to what Sickle Cell wears. I'm not even joking.
Bad too.
Those are terrible.
You should see him when he had jeans on.
Oof. We got to get him some Vionics.
I know.
I'm telling you, it's all about that arch support.
Yeah.
Because my feet will hurt if I just wear regular flats.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Forget it.
It's crazy.
It's part of aging, you know?
I know. So your feet will hurt?
My feet will hurt.
And your back.
My back, sciatica, it all flares up. It's really bad. Yeah. It's the fun of being 40.
Yeah.
So we also went on a mommy's night out, a TMN, Total Mom Night.
Yeah.
We spent the night in a hotel like we do once a month.
Yep.
And we ate a lot of bad food. Don't tell our trainer.
No, don't tell her.
And we also relaxed in bed. We watched a shitty movie. Didn't we watch something stupid?
Yeah, it started that what's that great actor? He was on Breaking Bad, the young kid on it.
Yeah, I like that. I don't know his name.
I don't know. Blake something?
Blake Lively.
Blake Lively, the guy from Breaking Bad. And it was a cool premise, but it just went to shit. So many movies just go to shit.
Yeah.
They just shit the fucking bed. And this one did too.
The premise was that his girlfriend just disappeared. Like they were together for 4 years, and then one day she disappears. So what happens to her?
And then he starts looking for her, and you're not going to like all the answers you get, that kind of thing. So you get involved, you get invested.
Yeah.
But the reveals are just stupid.
Yeah, and the end was kind of lame.
Super lame.
Yeah.
Super lame. I also, you know what?
It's disappointing.
This is not, I mean, you can say that this is sexist, I guess, but I don't buy her being what they said she was. In other words, It's not that I don't believe any woman could do that. I don't believe that actress is that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
Like it's not believable.
She wasn't tough enough in a weird, she wasn't.
Come on.
She was just like a cute blonde. She wasn't like a tough blonde.
I mean, yeah, it's completely unbelievable. It's not even
What about a lady doctor? Do you buy that?
It depends.
Yeah.
Where's she from?
Right. What about like a lady scientist? Is that totally ridiculous too?
Yeah, like a not attractive one. Sure.
Like a Grey's Anatomy with what's her name? The blonde actress.
I don't know.
Heigl, Katherine Heigl. Like, do you
As
buy
a scientist?
that she was a doctor?
No, of course not.
No.
No.
What should she be?
225, 240.
What?
Large? Is that what you're saying?
No. What should she be occupation wise?
What?
Katherine Heigl. That you would believe that what she does for a living in a movie. I'm saying.
Oh.
Cum drinker. Yes.
Oh, no. That's disgusting. Real estate?
Real estate. Yeah.
Yeah. Secretary?
Secretary.
Yeah.
That's not for hot chicks anymore.
Oh, it's
That's
not?
from the 50s.
Flight attendant?
Yeah. But yeah, maybe.
Gate agent?
Gate agent.
At the airport?
No.
What could she be?
I mean, I'm of the school of thought that she could be a scientist, a doctor, a lawyer.
No, too
Right.
attractive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so your theory is that attractive people don't go into professions.
Either gender, really.
That's not true. We have attractive people that we professionally deal with. Okay.
Don't get us into trouble now.
Okay.
No, we don't.
Okay.
We have really good-looking professionals that we deal with.
I don't know.
Come
I
on.
don't know. Okay.
You know that's not true. I mean, I'm not saying there's not any out there, but and for the most part, uglier people have to strive to make a name for themselves. They have to work in life. So I feel like you usually see uglier looking people.
Let's move on. Let's go on to other topics.
But I'm totally right about that.
I don't know.
No, I do know. It's not like it's not like you don't see supermodels at the hospital.
No, you don't see many supermodel doctors. That's true. Now, watch, we're going to get a bunch of emails from people who are like, I was a model and now I'm a scientist.
Yeah,
and
but
you're like, "God
let's
damn
make
it."
sure to send pictures, okay?
Right.
Because
Okay.
I bet you're a borderline model,
Wow.
marginally attractive.
Or a plus size model, pig.
Yeah, with your big old
Dirty.
donkey fucking dits hanging down.
Donkey tits. Wow.
Oh, speaking of movies,
Yeah. God.
so we're trying to keep the family tradition going in our night away of ordering an adult film in the
Right.
hotel.
Well, let's just say it's a tradition that started. We didn't start the fire, but it started on us and the Dominican Republic when we stayed at a resort that played hardcore pornography on our television. And it was like, wow, does everybody get this in their room? No, because we asked. It was just us. And we watched a lot of hardcore stuff that week in DR.
Yeah.
And then it got us to kind of getting used to that now. It's hard to go back.
It's true.
It's like eating at a 5-star restaurant and then, you can't go to McDonald's every day after that. So now when we stay in a hotel or go on a vacation, we like to order it on the TV.
That DR place, it was around the clock, nonstop. I was in a hotel in Europe once where it was like that too, in Spain somewhere, where it was like 24/7. You get hardcore pornography.
Yeah.
And in this place, it was obviously you order a movie, right? Or you can order like the 4-hour package and all that stuff.
4 hours. It's so funny. It's what I'm thinking about with DR is that like your kid could just turn the channel and find that. It wasn't on restricted times either.
And it was channel 69.
Right. Which is kind of cool because then you can explain two things to your kid at once.
Sure. There's 69ing.
Yeah.
And this is hardcore porn. But this was...
this is how babies are made.
Yeah. We looked through the titles. That was not one of them.
Yeah, no.
But we were trying to figure out, like, wow.
It was a powerful snore.
Jeez.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out what's the one we want to watch.
What's the theme for the night going to be?
Yeah.
You had a lot to choose from. There's a lot of MILF stuff is very popular.
MILF is very popular. But we also found that a new genre, not new, but a genre has become, they had multiple films.
Prevalent.
And that was Harry.
Yeah. Harry.
When you start seeing 4 or 5 titles in a hotel.
Right. It's a trend.
Yeah. It's picked up. It was like my Harry Teen and my wife's Harry Bush and Harry Girls.
MILF, Gilf. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. My theory on the Harry stuff is that place probably accommodates what's popular by the clientele.
Yeah.
So either it's like maybe they have a lot of Asian businessmen who are into hairy stuff. Maybe it's Europeans who come over and like hairy stuff.
Why those two? Why do you categorize those two?
Well, I know that the Asians are very, they're into specific kinky stuff.
Yeah.
They like, there are vending machines that sell dirty panties in Japan.
The schoolgirl thing I know is real popular.
So they have particular kinks nationally. I'm sure we do too. I just don't know them. I don't know. Like, what do we like? I think we're obsessed with mothers, MILFs.
MILFs
which
is really popular.
Which is just code for over 30. Like, it doesn't necessarily.
In the adult world, yeah.
Right. It doesn't mean you're a mom. It just means you're over.
You're not a teen.
Yeah. It's either teen or MILF. It's super weird. So I'm going to go with Asian.
Because the Asians are doing
because they are generally hairless or less hairy than white people. So I'm thinking that might be the new kink. I don't know. Who's buying the hairy stuff?
I see. I think it's less specific to them specifically as much as it is just that's where the trend is, period, across the board.
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
So you're saying that that's just the genre all over the world that people
maybe not all over the world, but I'm saying that overall, I think that genre is probably just popular at the moment.
Sure. Wow, that's exciting news for me.
Yeah. Are you thirsty?
Just pop.
I want to breastfeed you.
Jesus Christ, this guy.
Here on these big nips.
So crazy, right?
Yeah.
How you suck me dry.
God damn.
Yeah. Look here.
Look here.
All for you. Yes. Come on if you're thirsty.
Oh my God.
Come on if you're thirsty. Okay, would you rather?
Yeah.
Impromptu.
Oof.
Would you rather feast on this guy's big nips? Or you're doing pup play with your new friends? It's not sexual. You're just wearing the costumes.
I think I'd have to wear a costume.
Really? Pup play over
I made my eyes water.
What part of that wouldn't be pleasant for you? I don't like him talking about it all the time.
Oh my God. And I remember he has big, thick, like body dysmorphic nipples.
Yeah.
They're not,
Yeah, he clearly played with them a lot or stretched them. Like he fucked them up.
Yeah. So he could make videos like this. Yeah.
What a noble cause to destroy your nipples so that you can make videos for other perverts to look at. Oh, God.
Yeah.
So we had the titles. There was Harry, but then there was the one that really caught our attention.
It really caught our attention. I'm really disappointed we didn't watch it, though.
Can I tell them the title?
Sure.
It was Fuck My Triple D Slut Wife.
Yeah.
Right?
And I was like, hey, this is perfect.
Silly.
I got one right here. I got one next to me.
Yeah. Well,
I thought you were doing movies behind my back.
Yeah, well, of course. You know what I really like about that is that it incorporates two genres. There's the big boobs.
Yeah.
And also the cuckolding thing of like, humiliate me by fucking my wife.
Yeah.
And look what a triple D slut
Another
she is.
popular genre.
Yeah, that's a big one. Yeah.
Well, I just Googled that title and I found some other ones. I let him fuck my slut wife. Please bang my wife.
Jeez.
Triple D fuck me.
Yeah.
My friend fucks my wife and comes in her.
Oh my God. What I like about these titles is there's no mystery. There's no
you know what you're
metaphor.
getting. Yeah.
No, there's no veiling what's happening here.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
Fuck my
know what you're
Triple D
buying.
slut wife. It's just nothing, man.
Is it maybe bang? Might be bang my triple D slut wife.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
F might be too harsh. Can I please turn the air up? I'm freezing.
No, it's fine.
It's distracting. My legs are freezing.
My white wife is used by 3 black clowns. No, what are you doing, man?
I'm so cold.
You have a sweatshirt on.
But I don't have socks on.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm freezing.
You ruin everything. You ruin everything. What are you raising it to? What'd you put it on?
75.
We have heat lamps in here, man.
Cold. I can't even think. I'm so distracted. Please.
You seriously ruined this.
How did I ruin this?
You just did right now.
It's fine. You don't even feel it.
I'm gonna lower it.
If it gets too hot, we'll just turn the air on. That's all.
God damn it.
God, you need your balls milked. You're so aggressive today.
So,
Very
anyways,
aggressive.
we didn't order that film. It also brought me back to the time we went on a cruise with my parents.
Yeah.
My whole family, actually. And we decided we want to order a movie then. And we did.
Yeah.
And on this cruise, you could order a film.
Yeah.
And it was a softcore film.
Yeah, it was so disappointing.
I've never seen that before. Like, you'd pay to watch softcore.
So dumb.
So after we fast forwarded through it and realized what it was, I called guest relations. And the Filipino guy was like, "Yes, sir?" I said, "I ordered this movie and there's no penetration." And he goes, "What?" I said, "I wanted hardcore. I want to see it going in and out." And he goes, "Oh." So he checked. He had to check with his manager, and he was like, "Okay, we refunded." Oh,
no, we checked. We asked him, "Are there any hardcore ones? I don't want to see softcore. It's a waste of my time and money."
Yeah.
So then he put us on hold, and he asked his manager if there were any
hardcore films. I was like, no.
You want 2 dicks in there?
Just put it in there. Let's quit debating.
Quit debating. Bang my triple D slut pig wife.
I have such a soft spot for that lady.
Yeah.
Because, she's like, you know what we're here to do.
Just go.
Yeah, she was like, come on.
She's like, I got to pick my kid up from school 3.
Quit debating.
God, that's shit to do, bro.
Yeah, I mean, guys, fucking, come on. Yeah, you could tell that she's just like, yeah.
It's horrible.
Let's pick up the pace a little bit.
It's horrible. You know what? Back to your thing about attractive people. I was thinking about it. You're right that a lot of them become like trainers, personal trainers.
Yeah,
I was thinking about this.
It's an exercise in their own vanity.
No, yeah. There's a trainer my friend Mary Lynn showed me a picture of on Instagram, and I was like, this guy's like perfect. Like, you ever see somebody who's so attractive, just perfect that you're like, I can't even look at your. It makes me uncomfortable.
Instagram's the place to find them, by the way.
God.
They have found their place in this social media world.
Yeah.
Like this Instagram, you just like, if you open your explore page, sometimes they're just beautiful people, and you go there and it's like, it's not anyone of like any known field or talent. They're just like, I'm incredibly good looking.
Yeah.
And I'm sharing it with all of you.
Yeah. It's amazing.
That's their forum.
Do they get paid, do you think?
I think if you build up enough followers, you definitely can get paid just for being good looking.
Well, it's just like that Cameron Dallas boy that we watched the Netflix show about.
Yeah.
Like all those boys. By the way, I love their Instagram feeds because they're all really cute and that's all they do. And then they do meet and greets and they make a ton of money. But here's the best part. On Instagram, you see what they're spending their money on.
Oh.
And right now, it's like, here's my new Lamborghini with the doors that come up or whatever, like DeLorean type. Here's this place I'm renting right now in the Hollywood Hills. And you're like, dude, you're renting, like, buy a house. Like, they're renting these really expensive houses. They're getting ridiculous cars. They're going on ridiculous vacations. I'm like, you're just burning through
But if I got that kind of money at 16,
yeah, dude.
I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah, so stupid.
You'd feel like, I'm going to get this forever. You don't think that would ever slow down.
No. I know. What are they going to do when they turn 30? It's like
30? Or how about when they turn 20?
I know.
It's going to go away.
I know.
They're not going to be cute little kids anymore.
Oh, my goodness.
They're going to be doing, I don't know, stuff like this probably.
Fuck this. Then fuck me.
Yes, sir.
Then fuck me.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ah, yes, sir.
There's $600. Remember those meet and greets you used to do?
Right? He used to make $600,000 in a weekend.
Jesus Christ!
Can you imagine how painful that is? That's also a very daunting clip because it's like, is he liking it or not?
I think it's right down the middle.
Yeah.
There's moments of both feelings. Yeah. Yeah. Here's something that's horribly upsetting.
Yeah.
God damn it! This pisses me off that this even exists. This is real.
Transability is the desire or need to move from being able-bodied to being disabled through choice rather than happenstance.
Through choice.
I get it. Yeah.
So there's
I
a
hate
whole
everybody.
group of fucking assholes out there.
Yeah.
Then if you're like, wait, what do they want?
Largest number want some form of amputation.
Want.
Either one or two legs or one or two arms. A number want to be paralysed.
Come on.
They have a very specific point at which they want their body to be paralysed.
I mean, okay, and
Can
here's
we just beat the fuck out of
right,
them
and
then
I
let
know.
them do that?
And we're supposed. Here's the thing: is that we're supposed to be super tolerant of everybody's needs and emotional states. But at what point can we just be like, you know what, you're fucking mentally ill?
Yeah.
Okay, you got problems,
Yeah.
and you need to go to see a shrink because
Yeah.
your head's fucked up.
Yeah, you are.
You're fucking weird. Why can't we just call people weird anymore or abnormal? Hey, guess what? Your psychology, it's abnormal. You're not normal.
It's a pushback
damn it.
on people saying that too much for everything. Like, in other words, people were told you're not normal if you're gay.
Right,
or, you know,
right,
if you
right.
had feelings. So then the pushback is that anything
you want
is embraced.
You want to amputate your arms to feel special and different? Yeah, go ahead.
You are a fucking asshole,
Yeah,
man.
total asshole.
You know, I mean, it enrages me that somebody is going to sign up for that. Like,
fuck you.
You know how lucky you are?
Well, if you're going to amputate your arm, then donate it to a vet who just had his fucking arms blown off by an IED in Afghanistan.
One person we've spoken to wants to become blind.
Wants to become blind.
And another
I like how
wants,
empathetic this guy is, too.
appendectomy, the removal of his penis.
Go for it. Good. Please, so you don't reproduce.
We need to move away from pathologizing people and appreciating the very real distress they experience.
Okay.
No, we
they
don't.
are, they are not pretending. They are not faking.
Yes, they are.
But get over it.
Playing at it. It isn't whim that they want a leg removed.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but we shouldn't help them.
No.
And we shouldn't feel badly for them.
No, I think we should go back to repathologizing these people. You need to call them fucking weirdos and abnormals.
Take them into a room,
Yeah.
get a couple of fucking baseball bats.
There you go.
And give them a real fucking beating. And then afterwards, be like, you still want to lose those limbs? That's what you should do. And see if they feel the same way afterwards.
Yeah. You know what I think the problem is that we don't institutionalize people anymore. I think Reagan deinstitutionalized a lot of the mentally ill in the 80s. And since then, the thought of putting somebody in a mental hospital is considered very taboo, but I think you should. I think there are people who need to be locked up.
I mean, what does this guy want to do? Celebrate them?
Yeah. Yeah, he wants to give them rights.
Hey, there's a whole group of dumb people out there that want to do some dumb shit to themselves. And we should all be there to help them.
Support
what are you
it.
talking about?
Why do we have to support every stupid thing that exists?
So fucking ridiculous.
Some shit you don't have to support. Some stuff this is wrong. I mean, imagine the person listening to this who was who went to fight for our country and had his her arms and legs blown off and is sitting and listening to this fucking asshole.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like people have been in accidents or wars.
Stupid.
And they're like, yeah, it's been a real thrill that this happened. And you want this to happen?
Yeah.
Fuck you, man.
Fuck you and your stupid arm and your dick.
The people I've interviewed have very, very carefully considered the options. And, at present, for a number, amputation is the only way forward.
Yeah.
All I'm hearing, though, is that they want to do it. He hasn't said that, and then they did it. You realize that?
Good. Well, what doctor is going to voluntarily remove?
No, I want them to do it in their fucking backyards. I want to hear the story of that.
You know what? That's a great idea. Is if you're going to do it, you got to do it. You got to get like a wooden, what is that? Just like a cut off tree, a stump in the backyard and an axe. And if you can do it, it's yours. Yeah. You get to do it.
No, and I want to make YouTube videos, though. I want to.
Of course.
We got to have a horrible or hilarious segment. See if we laugh.
It's all hilarious as far as I'm concerned for these assholes.
Most people would rather not have these feelings.
Yeah. Well,
can't they just stay feelings though?
But they do, and they don't go away.
Can't we just?
So the society needs to appreciate that. However strange it sounds.
Yeah.
It isn't beyond the pale to allow people to align their body with how they feel they
Now,
want to.
can I tell you also the other problem with today's society is that just because you feel something doesn't mean you have a legitimate right to act on every fucking impulse and feeling.
There's a lot of feelings out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, these people really feel it. I feel a lot of ways too.
I do too.
And you just fucking sit on those feelings.
Right. Or you sublimate those feelings through healthier outlets.
Right.
So maybe, okay, I want to be an amputee. Well, maybe how about not cut my arm off, but maybe I do artwork about amputees, or I work with people with,
Why don't you sign up for a jiu-jitsu school and see if they'll break your fucking arm? Like, just stay bad at it, and then
it'll happen.
Ask for the best guy every week, and just be like, arm bar me, bro. Just see if you can just keep cracking that shit.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll feel good.
Go to a few Klan rallies.
Yeah. Why don't you go to the Klan rally?
Well, I'm just saying, like, in L.A. and get the shit beaten out of you, or just wear like a Trump shirt in L.A.
In L.A.
You know what I mean? Do something stupid.
Okay. Yeah. Speaking of
enraging, it is
horrible
enraging.
or hilarious. This is one that came in. Oof. I don't know if I can even handle this.
2, 1.
What just happened? What just happened? What was that? What was that? What was that? What is that? What is that? What? I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
My nuts! My nut came out!
His nut came out.
My nut came out! Oh my god! 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 I can't even look at that. I can't even look at that.
I don't want. This is not a good one. It's not hilarious.
I don't understand what happened.
I don't know. I don't want to see it.
He tied a rope to his balls and then jumped?
I don't know what
Is
he
that
did.
what it was?
I don't know what he did. I'm upset. I don't like it.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god,
dude!
I don't want to watch
Oh
this
my
anymore.
god! Oh my god! Oh my god, guys! Oh my god!
I don't want to watch
Oh
this.
my god, guys!
Dude, his nut came out. Dude,
that's fucking sick. I'm leaving.
Oh my god, dude! Oh my god!
Look at that guy. He's like, I'm leaving, dude.
That's not cool.
Maybe you can just stick it in between.
We have an incident at the Heritage Park in Broadway, Virginia. My friend, he tied a rope. He tied a rope to himself, and then he took off running off a tree. It was just like he was just like fooling around, and like a bunch of guys were around, and we were just goofing off, and he ended up ripping his testicle.
Okay. Well, that's a horrible one. It's a horrible one. Whew. Okay, let's take a breather. Let's take a pause.
That's so bad.
Well,
so crazy.
That was a full fucking stoppage. You actually changed clothes. You were so traumatized.
Blue Ben is here. He's adjusting the lighting because we're having a guest come in soon.
That's the thing that we wanted to announce, that we're actually having a guest in studio for the first time first time here, and also the first time in, I don't know, it's got to be like 2 years or something.
Yeah, because once we moved from Redondo to a house, and then we were recording the show next to our son's nursery, so we didn't really want to have guests coming in and out of our baby's room, essentially. Yeah. So it's been a while.
It's been a while, but here we are, and we're we're set up for a guest. But listen, it turns out that guy, because I didn't even want to look again.
Yeah,
he tied a rope to his ball bag.
Yeah, it was stupid.
And then jumped with the other end tied to a tree.
So stupid.
And then
what did he think was going to happen?
Happened?
Yeah. I thought I saw the rope, and I was like, dude, he did not just...
Well, the verdict is in. Horrible or hilarious. That was fucking horrible.
Horrible. Wait,
God.
So you didn't even find that? I thought it was funny in the beginning, because I was like, oh, that's just a dumb kid. And then, now what made it not funny for you?
Oh, dude, any ball-related trauma is not funny to me. I can't do it.
Just because it's a guy hurting his nuts.
I can't do it. I just can't.
You have empathy? Is that what you're saying?
In those situations, yes.
You're able to put yourself in somebody else's shoes.
Yes.
And feel that pain. Can I tie a rope around your balls?
No.
Just for fun?
No.
You're not into that?
Mm-mm.
Just a little tug.
Traumatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Can I bring up another topic before we move along?
Sure.
I really want to get this in. It's super important. The other day, you were calling me from Oregon, and you were I was on the phone here at home. You were on the phone in Oregon, and I was talking to you, and I had to fess up and tell you the truth that I was actually sitting on the toilet making a brown.
Yeah.
And I go, I'm sorry, boo-boo, I got to go. I'm taking a shit. And I realized I couldn't shit with you on the phone. It didn't feel honest.
Yeah.
And then you said.
I said, you're never going to believe this. I'm browning too. We were both browning at the same time.
It's synergy, right?
It was synergy, yeah. And I hit the mute button so that you didn't hear, like when you would start talking, I would hit mute and then push.
Really?
Yeah.
That was my problem with browning with you, is that I was afraid you were going to hear my sounds too.
Yeah, but that was really thoughtful of me. You agreed on that.
Yeah,
you said that was really nice.
And I wish I had thought of that strategy of muting. I didn't even think of it.
It was crazy to me because I thought I'd snuck in there.
Yeah.
Well, I did.
You did. I did too. We both did.
And then you're like, I got to tell you I'm brown. And I was like, oh, my mouth dropped. I couldn't believe it.
You were so excited. You know, you seldom show emotion or excitement.
Yeah.
I mean,
really
even
excited.
when I told you I was pregnant, you're like,
stop it.
Yeah.
Somebody sent this email, speaking of brown. Is it gross to brown at a strip club?
No.
I need the Segura to settle. The situation happened. I believe only Top Dog and Buns, me and my dad, can provide a balanced perspective on this. On Friday, my best friend and I went to a sleazy strip club to enjoy adult entertainment. My friend Dan had a couple of beers, and he said, "Where's the pisser in this joint?" I motioned to the hallway next to the DJ booth. I turned my attention back to the ladies, grinding, and they're removing their clothes. 25 minutes later, Dan came out of the bathroom. Apparently, Dan decided to take a shit in the bathroom at a strip club. The savage animal will shit anywhere. I feel like shitting in a strip club is never allowed. This is the most foul and horrid place to relieve oneself. Here's the question. Is it reasonable to make brown? I think it's reasonable.
I think so, and here's why.
What?
Strip clubs are disgusting places to begin with.
Yeah, that sounds like that's his logic for why not to do it, and I think that's odd. I think it's weird when people shit out at night at bars and stuff, though.
I think that's not
You're at a
fun.
bar and you're taking a shit?
That's different.
I think it's weird that you got to shit at that hour.
You know, I had a friend that every time we go night clubbing in high school and college, the minute we get to the club, she'd have to shit.
Really?
Every time.
Is that nerves, though? Was that
Yeah.
nerves? Yeah.
Nerves. And so she would be like, I have to go fucking shit at this club. I mean, it's just uncomfortable to shit at a nightclub.
Yeah.
People are waiting in line. I think anywhere where there's a long line of people and it's not really...
Now, I do get, by the way, I guess he's saying, there's so many gross dudes and they obviously don't care for the facilities. But, I mean, most bathrooms are pretty gross. That's what I'm saying at the strip club. Like, guys are obviously pissing and probably jerking off all over those bathrooms. But, I mean,
You have to shit, you have to shit.
Yeah, these guys got to take a dump. But
I think anywhere, here's an ideal place to shit when there's lots of stalls, like a Dodger game, that's fine.
Yeah.
Airports, ideal for shitting because there's a lot of traffic in and out. It's quick. People make quick trips,
Yeah. I got a message here that says 395 audio trouble. There's trouble in 395? Really? Let me see this.
Uh-oh.
There's an audio problem in the episode. When Tom plays an audio clip of Sarah Burns' voicemail, there's a constant howling in my ear.
Stupid.
I know. A lot of barking, scratching, and sniffing.
Stupid.
Actually, every voicemail from
Stop.
Christina's friends sounds like a pack of dogs. Let me know if this issue can be resolved. Thanks, Chris. Wow.
That's terrible.
Nah, I know what he means.
Speaking of dogs, Bitsy is in love with Blue Band.
Yeah.
I don't know what you eat before you come over here, but this dog can't stop licking him.
Yeah.
And his Jew flavor she loves.
Wow. Jew flavors.
What are you eating? Gefilte fish? Are your hands covered in locks before you come over? Why does she love you so? She just loves it.
Just for reference, here, let me see. Here is. Why is this not working?
Can I talk about my experiment when you're looking for that then? Or did you find it? So our son, it turns out, is lactose intolerant. And you and I did that 23andMe genetic testing a while back, and it revealed that I was lactose intolerant.
That's true.
Which really makes sense because I fucking hate milk. And every time I would have ice cream, my stomach would just be wrecked. I would get gas bubbles, like really painful.
Yeah.
I can eat cheese pretty much, it's fine. But milk, liquid, destroys me. So my son has it now. We stopped feeding him regular milk. He drinks lactose-free milk. And I thought...
Good to go.
Yeah, he's totally fine now. And I thought to myself, What if I just tried drinking some milk and just to see if I'm really...
just to see if the thing that I know that's true is really true.
Sometimes you have to verify it.
Yeah.
And so I drank some milk, and sure enough, I shit like 3 times after, and it was really painful. And so guess what? I'm lactose intolerant, but just for milk.
Yeah. And you already knew this.
And I knew this, but I wanted to retest the theory.
Here is, just to be clear, I pulled up Burns' voicemail.
Stop it. Stop
and then, let's see.
That is so stupid. She's gorgeous.
I know. Here's Mary Lynn. Voicemail. Yeah, I can see what he meant.
Mary Lynn Rice Cub, also a star of 24.
Your friend Shawnee called.
Fantastically good looking. Shauna, I don't want to say her last name.
And then...
Yeah, I mean, she's very good looking, too. All my friends are very attractive.
And there you are talking. There you are. Yeah, I don't know what I mean, it sounds like that was the issue, but I mean, it's, I don't know, I guess we could...
You're saying my friends are the dog pound. What kind of lookers do you think you have in your bunch? Who's in your corner? Bert Chrysler? The fattest working comedian out there?
Yeah.
Who's your hot friend collection?
Blue Band.
You Jew motherfucker, you.
Blue Band.
Yeah.
Come on. Who else do you have?
No, your friends are lovely. This is, we're just...
No, your friends are dogs, okay? Yeah. Okay?
Oh, man, that was fun. That was a good time.
You're where the dude's at guy?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No stunners.
They're all unattractive.
Your friends are lovely. They are.
They are lovely.
They are.
They're good looking. Which one of them would you marry?
They're all marriage material.
They are.
Yeah.
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 They've all been married or are married.
Yeah. They're all marriage material.
Okay.
No, I would put it in all of them.
Stop it.
What?
I didn't say put it in. I said marry.
No, I would finish in all of them.
Stop it.
What?
The problem with my friends, they all got hungry tits. And you like sloppers.
Oh, no, that doesn't matter.
Big hangers.
Doesn't matter.
Really?
No. Of course not.
I thought you were into big slops.
I like tits, period. I don't care what size they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you like them hanging and mushy and purple now.
Or they can be hungry and starving. It doesn't matter. I don't care.
Okay.
Put them in. Put them everywhere. Leave them out. I like them.
But you like blondes.
But still, I mean...
None of them are blonde.
Hey, is there grass on the field?
Stupid. It's dumb.
Huh?
So dumb.
What's that? Is all pink on the inside.
Oh, God, that is so stupid.
Here's a dad boner. This one's pretty fucking great. This dad boner decides to go fishing with a drone. So it's like his own little experiment.
Today we're going to be doing something that's another internet first and totally outrageous. We're going to go fishing.
I love these.
Yeah.
But we're not using worms, and we're not in a little pond. We are on Lake Champlain, and we are going to be trolling with a jitterbug.
Oof.
Let's see how this goes.
The jitterbug.
So then the drone, look,
there it is.
Watch that. It's flying.
Oh my gosh.
A fish.
Did you just see the fish? I got a fish. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
He gets
oh my gosh.
Excited.
Holy crab apples.
Crab apples.
Wait. That's just starting.
Oh my gosh. Marion! Oh my gosh! Marion!
That guy's so stupid.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy that drone caught that though, right?
Marion!
I wish you get this excited for me, like when you yell for me to come see something. I love that.
Wait.
Look at what I caught with the drone. It's a huge freaking bass. Marion, tell me the numbers on my GoPro are rolling. Yes. Look at the size of this. Get your camera, please, quickly. No, Val, you gotta hurry up. I gotta put this
Marion's back. Like, I have 3
sideways,
kids.
Please, sideways, shoot sideways. Quick.
Turn the phone sideways.
Marion's got a newborn in her arm, 2 other little ones, and this asshole's excited about his fish.
I know. She's like, nothing is important that you're doing.
She's like, could you just fucking help me with these babies right now?
Marion!
Yeah.
He's stoked about a
Oh my
dumb
gosh!
fish.
Yeah.
I'd be
he's
so
real
mad
excited.
at him.
I like his dad boner style, though.
I do too.
It's pretty good.
I do wish you'd get
Holy crab apples.
crab apple. I wish you would get excited about anything like that.
I do get excited.
About what though?
Different things.
Nothing in life is that exciting.
Nothing?
For you. No.
Come on.
I've never seen you get that geeked on anything.
That's not true.
Never. Not excitement. Excitement's not your thing. Like, personality champs get excited about
God
things.
damn it.
You're just not very excitable or fun or...
I'm pretty excitable.
No. Never.
You can't think of one time?
You never, like, jump up and down and like, oh, yeah, it's so rad. Da-da-da.
Yeah. Watching sports, sometimes I get excited.
You do, yeah. Okay, I'll take that back.
Yeah.
Football. You like that?
That's exciting.
Murder.
You've seen me jump and scream and clap.
Oh, you motherfucker! Yeah, you get
yeah.
angry. It's like anger, excitement.
But sometimes I get really excited.
You do, yeah. At that football.
So there you go. That's a good one.
Okay.
Come on. Don't be non-binary.
I want to amputate one of my arms.
That's fucking assholes, man.
You've got to respect people, Tom. They're
No,
different.
you don't. No,
Everybody
you don't.
has a right to have their feelings. Everyone has a right to act on their irrational feelings.
No.
The other day, you were in the kitchen and you pulled your legs up. You're in your boxer shorts. You pulled your legs up to your ears and
Yep.
then you farted at me.
Yeah.
And I feel like this might be a turning point for us.
In which way?
Just like in the way of, like, is this it? Like, are we brother and sister now? Like, is
What?
that, do you even think of me as a woman?
Yeah.
I'm wondering.
I do, of course.
Like somebody that you have sex with, or, you know, that you see me as like an opposite sex person.
Yeah, you totally are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I totally see you as that.
And so if we were courting 12 years ago, like we just started dating, would you pull your legs up and fart at me at the table then?
Yeah.
Or that's
I think
just 12
so.
years in the game and you feel like
That's in the game. We're in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually I recorded your response when I farted there.
No,
I hit,
you didn't.
I hit it on my phone. Here you are.
I'm a big dog. I like that. There I am. I'm a Brussels, babe.
Yeah.
I'm a Brussels bark.
So
I'm a small dog.
yeah, I thought
Yeah, little Brussels feelings.
it's true.
Yeah. That's me.
So
That's how I would bark at you. Yeah,
I don't think we're over the line. You think we're crossed? That was
I think we may have overstepped.
Seriously?
We may have entered into territory like officially in it for life.
The
married.
double leg back pull.
Yeah, in their underwear.
Yeah, I thought that was.
That may have put us into weird territory.
We should get the house phone
It's a smart idea.
to know when. Can you run in there?
Would you mind?
It's on the counter.
Do you think that may have affected us? I feel
Yeah.
like I can't unsee it. That's the problem. Like, there's a reason you and I don't shit in front of each other,
Yeah.
because I feel like that would put us into territory of like no going back. We're brother and sister now.
Yeah, I agree. We don't do that. We shouldn't shit in front of each other. I mean, I don't know if this has been the line crossing. Somebody sent in this evidence that you are the fart champ, it says.
I am.
Let's see, though. Let's see what it says. Let's see. I don't know.
I like those dog barks. I love dogs.
Evidence that Tina
I am.
is the fart champ. 2013, episode 145.
2013. Jeez.
I'm with you, and you have this horrible gas problem. You just let them rip all day, and I'm like, I love her. What am I supposed to do? And then you say, you fart a lot more than me, I think. And I say, no. And you say, who do you think farts more? And I say, you. So it's weird. In this instance, we're actually you're declining that you are,
Right.
and I'm insisting that you
This
are.
is 2013.
13.
Yeah. Wow. My things have changed since then.
Yeah.
So you insisted that I was the fart champion back
This
then.
person says that in episodes 1 to 394,
Yeah.
there is clear, irrefutable evidence. Episode 1 that Tom Segura is the personality champ.
Negative.
Yeah. based on his countless hours, he's more charming.
No.
More likable. Overall, has a better personality.
Wrong.
Dylan.
You know how many people I meet when I do my shows that come up to me and they're like, "You're the personality champ. You're the best." And then I just get tweets all day long. It's like I can't even look at my Twitter feed and telling me how much personality I have.
I don't think so. I'm with you, and you have this horrible gas problem.
Penis. Yeah.
Oh. You just let him rip all day.
Oh yeah, me.
And I'm like, I love her. What am I supposed to do? There you go.
You fart a lot more than me, I think.
No.
Who do you think farts more?
You.
Bullshit.
You.
No way.
You let out a couple monster ones last night and/or this morning.
This morning.
Yeah.
Well, we ate a lot of prosciutto and cheese last night for dinner. Yeah. You were insisting that I was.
Right, and you were saying that you weren't. You were saying that you weren't.
You know what? Sometimes we're not always ready for greatness.
Yeah.
It's like you become great over time. You're not always ready to accept the titles.
Well, that's what this
Pomcast
is all about.
Pomcast.
This Pomcast is about discovering oneself.
Yeah, self-discovery.
And you're kind of at that point.
It's the farts of That's Deep Bro. Like where That's Deep Bro is for yourself, this is for farts.
Yeah.
Discovering, yeah.
It's pretty wild that we've gotten to this point where you're really finding out who's who and what's what, you know?
Yeah, bang my triple D slut wife.
Whoa. Blue Band doesn't know about that.
You don't know about that one? You'll hear it. We kept saying that title over and over to ourselves.
Over and over.
So stupid. Yeah. Bang my triple D slut wife.
Bring my triple D slut wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. Yeah. Bang my triple D slut wife. Yeah. Bang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Bang my triple D slut wife.
So any moment we should be joined by somebody. It's going to be, I think we should leave it as a surprise until he gets here.
Just to be sure, that he shows
Yeah, of course. And it's not what you expect. It's not a comic. No. An entertainer. But it is a field that is of great interest to both of us. To both of us.
Well, I'm more of an aficionado.
I don't think so. As usual, you're ruining a great moment, but I think you guys will probably find this as interesting as
Contempt, eye rolling. Those are all signs of divorce.
What about them?
Contempt for your spouse, that's the predictor of divorce. And eye rolling is a huge predictor.
And?
Well, both in this family.
But what about it?
You constantly have contempt and eye rolls. For it.
I don't constantly have contempt.
For it. No, I know.
No.
I'm on a cum strike.
Where is he? She's here somewhere.
I have cum all over my face.
Somebody tweeted, was it Sean Spicer, to see if he had heard about the cum strike.
Whether the White House had comment on it.
Yeah.
What does this administration think of the cum strike that's going on? The what? Fart-in cum strike?
Now, I masturbated to everybody in my family. That's
so
fucking nuts, dude.
Nuts. She's so fucking crazy.
I can't even imagine. Hey, so our fucking stupid dogs ran away last week.
I don't even relive that. That was terrible.
It was terrifying.
It was terrible.
So I was in here recording That's Deep Bro, and it was dinner time.
Yeah.
So I usually keep them in here to record, and then I let them into the house for dinner time, thinking that, everybody would be there. And I should have checked to make sure that the kitty door was shut. We had like a childproof fence.
Yeah.
And for some reason I looked and I was like, oh, that's fine. I didn't even like double check. Come back in here to record. You come in here like, are the dogs in here? Are the dogs in here? I'm like, no, why?
No, I didn't say are the dogs in here. I said is Fief in here.
Fief.
Because I had bits.
Fuck.
So what happened was I was upstairs. I was on my computer. The phone rings. There's somebody outside. And he goes, is your dog Bitsy?
Oh, my God.
I'm like, yeah. He's like, I have her outside. So I run outside. He's just standing there. This dude who I would not have guessed would be the type of guy to do this. Like, he did not look like,
like kind of homeless?
No, he just looked kind of, I don't know. Just kind
dirty.
Yeah, he's kind of like a perv or something, yeah.
Yeah.
So I take Bitsy in, and then I'm in. By the way, when I go downstairs, the front door's open. Just the front door to our house is open.
Goodness.
And then I I grab her. I'm terrified. And I'm looking all around. I thought Fief's with you. And then when he isn't, I'm like, oh, shit. And we just go outside and we start looking for them. Or looking for Fief because Pitts is back here. Man, we drove all over this neighborhood.
I was yelling out the window,
asking anyone we see walking around.
Oh my God, my favorite, by the way, is when we found there was one guy, and I was like, "Have you seen a dog, a small blonde dog?" And he goes, "Yeah, no, I haven't seen it." He goes, "You should find it before the sun goes down. All those coyotes come out." And I go, "Thanks, dude."
Yeah,
I got help. Thank you. I was like, "Of course we're not gonna stop looking for him." Like, I guess the sun's down. We're gonna stop looking for the dog that we've loved for the last 6 years.
Ridiculous,
asshole. Of course we're gonna, dude. So anyway, we finally get a phone call. Actually, we saw the woman walking away from our house, but she left me a voicemail that didn't come through.
Yeah.
One of the neighbors found FIFO in her yard.
About 3 houses down, 4 houses down. And
cul-de-sac there.
We walked to that area too, but he was, he's only a few inches off the ground, so
Dude.
we missed him.
He's such an
It's scary
asshole.
though. It was really scary.
The whole time I kept thinking, I won't be able to sleep tonight if we don't find FIFO. I would just be beside myself with grief.
Yeah, it was
my firstborn son.
I know.
You know how many hours in labor I spent with that guy? Anyways, I bought a dog GPS for both of them. They're both chipped, but that microchip shit doesn't work unless somebody turns them into a vet or turns them into the shelter.
Yeah.
So the chip is not GPS. It's not the same thing.
Yeah.
And so I got them GPS, and I'm charging them now. And then you put it on the collar, and you can see it on your cell phone where they are.
Can't wait.
And there's an electric fence thing, so that if they go out of bounds, it'll notify you.
We got this email from a listener. I'm writing in hopes to shed some light on this dick farting phenomenon, so we can all know
Thank you.
what's going on here. I was glassing over your recent podcast, and I thought this could be a fantastic learning experience for all involved. Crohn's is a chronic inflammatory condition. With that inflammation, something called fistulas can form. Fistula is basically a little tube that connects 2 hollow organs. These can form between your bowel and blood vessels, your skin, and even, yes, your bladder. And the last sort of fistula forms, called an enterovascular fistula, air and water waste products can travel from the bowel into the bladder. This causes amazing dick farting phenomena that we have grown to love today. I'm actually graduating from medical school in a week.
Oh, congrats.
So I know what I'm saying. Know what I'm saying? Put some respect on my name. I love you. Signed, the dick farting expert. Really cool. That right there, it's a dick fart.
That is a dick fart. Do the dick farts...
Yeah.
Do the dick farts smell like farts?
No one touched on that. I mean, it's air, so it could stink.
Well, he says it comes from the bowel.
Could.
So I'm assuming that those dick farts smell like real farts.
Man, this dude was pissing and his farts were coming out of his dick.
Okay, would you rather?
Do you think our guest is going to know what the topics are before he gets here?
We can have him chime in. Would you rather tie a string around your balls and jump off a bench, or have dick farts for the rest of your life?
100,000 dick farts a day. I'd rather just, every time I take it out, it just farts a song.
Okay. Would you rather dick farts for the rest of your life?
Yep.
Or one drink from that guy's nipples? And you have to be like, I'm super thirsty. And then he's like, are you thirsty? And you're like, I'm so thirsty.
God.
I'm so thirsty, Daddy. That's what you have to say. Daddy, give me the milk. I'm so thirsty.
God damn it. I don't know where he is. Oh, he's here.
Yeah.
Say it in German.
Are you thirsty?
Ich habe Durst.
I want to breastfeed you.
God damn it.
Here on these big nips.
These big nips.
And watch how you suck me dry.
God,
I think I would take one of those over a lifetime of dick farts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because dick farts...
It would be really bad, though, to do this. This would be really bad.
He doesn't have milk in his breast, first of all.
Fucking vomit as it's going on.
Now, do men have milk ducts? I think they do. I think you could... Can you lactate?
Oh, man.
I wonder... Can men... Listen, or maybe, I don't know. Our nipples are different, so I don't know.
Oh,
but
God.
Do you have milk ducts?
Oh, it's so gross. It's so disgusting.
Medical doctor guy. Can men lactate? Can men produce milk? I know that they must have similar equipment. Look, in utero, that's why men have nipples. Stop it with the fucking barf, dude. You know I don't like it. Don't laugh, Blue Man. This is legitimate phobia I have. I fucking hate it, dude.
Yeah. Well,
it's not. Yeah, it's real. It's a fucking real mental problem I have. I see a fucking shrink for it.
well,
Please.
You know, that's
God
how it is.
damn
Here.
it.
That's how it is here.
Fart, yeah.
I love doing that to you.
I know you do.
That's what happens on this.
Comcast.
You know,
contempt.
No,
Masked
so let's break, and hopefully in a few minutes, we'll return with a guest that we're very excited about.
Show me how those dick farts smell.
Okay, we'll be right back. All right, so we're back, and you don't know that before you got here, this show had a lot of different topics. Most of them were between R, NC-17, and XXX, and now it's a total change of pace, and we're very happy to welcome. By the way, you are our first guest, and I'm not exaggerating here, in a couple of years.
Oh my God.
We used to have guests all the time.
Woo!
Martin did it.
I feel honored.
We have the foremost water sommelier in the United States and actually in the world.
Yeah, even in the world now. Sometimes scary for me.
You have to get closer to that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sometimes it's scary for me that I'm that famous already. But.
And you are. It's Martin Riese, correct?
Yeah. Riese, actually. It's like Porsche.
Oh, right.
Riese.
Does it annoy you how many people say Porsche wrong? They should say Porsche, right?
I'm brave.
You're brave.
I'm German.
Yeah. You deal with it.
We live with this now that people
I want to give people the background to this. So what happened was I actually saw one of your competitors, water sommelier, on CNN. There was a piece on him, and he was in Asia. I think he was in Shanghai.
I will meet him in June.
Who is this guy? Do you like him? Do you hate him?
No,
we don't know
he's
yet.
John. I love everybody who drinks water.
Well,
you like me?
So
not Tom. I don't like your hat, by the way. It's bullshit, Tom.
I'm wearing a Water Champ hat for those of you listening.
Right.
I saw this piece and I thought, oh, this is fascinating. But then I saw it's in Shanghai and I go, well, I guess that'll never happen. Huh? Then I'm on Instagram and I see this 60-second piece on you. And I'm watching it. I'm like, oh, cool, another water sommelier. And then I see in L.A. Immediately, I go to your website. It's martin-riese.com. And I email about a class. You do like privates or a group class. And you hit me back and you said, like, you're the water champ. How about we get together?
Factually accurate, Martin.
That's
not how it happened.
You have no idea.
He did not write back to you and say, you're the water champ.
It's exactly what he said. I'll show you the email.
Yeah, sure.
Now, here's the thing. Just to give people, like, most people know the word sommelier, and that always is, high-end restaurant, they have a sommelier to tell you about wines and their origin. And how do you come about becoming a water sommelier?
So I have to say it started when I was a child. So on vacation time with my parents, I tasted the different tap waters all around the world when I was on vacation. And my parents always thought, like, hey, what's wrong with our son? Was always like running to the tap when we're in the new city or something. It's like, what's up with him? And for me, it was like, hey, mother, it's like, dude, what do you think about the taste of the tap water? And she's like, what? It's like, what's up? It's like, no. And for me, as a child, it was fascinating that everybody said, yeah, it's tap water. And I thought, like, but there are so many different nuances in tap water even.
Isn't it funny, though, that this is something that basically I feel like everybody senses that, but you acted on it. In other words, we all tried tap waters as a kid especially, and you're like, that, but I feel like you're the one who was talking about it.
I think the thing is with kids, and I see it right now in my water tasting classes as well, kids love that because kids' taste pads are still like super fresh. They are not like completely ruined already because they didn't have too much spicy food or drink or alcohol or something like this what we have. So they can really detect a lot of stuff in water.
So you say that can actually dull your palate, is having spicy foods or drinking
because you get exposed to so many different like taste profiles, and water is very subtle in taste. We're not talking about wine where like different colors, different grapes, different vintages, different barrel fermentations. By water, it's hopefully all comes from nature. and it's all about the mineral content. So as a child, I realized water has taste. And then in 2005, I worked in a restaurant in Germany at the restaurant first floor, and a customer came up to me and said, "Hey, Martin, you have so many different wines, but you're just serving one brand of water. And I don't like this particular brand. Do you have something else for me?" And I was like looking at him, and I thought, like, you know what? He's absolutely right. In the restaurant business, it's all about options. You have different liquors, you have different beers on tap, you have different wines on the menu. But when it comes to water, the server will ask you, sparkling, flat, or tap?
Right.
What do you want?
Sparkling or bottled, never tap.
So I thought, hey, you need to change it. And I wanted to give options to my guests, so I created a water menu in 2005. So a lot of people are always saying, like, oh, only in LA there's a water sommelier. Yeah, actually, I'm doing this since over 10 years now. So.
No, this is so cool, man. And like all our water competitions aside, we are big fans of water in general. Like we all, it started because, you know, we were both drinking water and had this banter back and forth about like who drinks more. But the truth is, I do love trying out different waters. And I feel like, I don't know, I can't speak for the rest of the world, but it's always a thing here in the United States that argument about, you know, if you go and you buy this water, that's just someone took their hose in the back and filled this thing up, right? And
trust me, how many comments I had on my social media pages about this. Come on, Martin, you just have a big hose somewhere in your backyard, right? And you're putting all the different water shapes, and then you're putting all this water in there. You think, yeah, right.
No. But there really is serious differences. I mean, I think the inexperienced person knows that you know, different waters taste differently, but in its easiest form to explain, the difference really comes down to mineral content, right?
Correct. So you can measure it by TDS, total dissolved solids.
Okay, one question though, because I grew up in LA and never drank the tap water. I mean, I'm convinced it's just poison running through. And so it's also like, what do you buy what does the average person buy to have in their home? So that's another thing I would ask you, because we did sparklets for a while and that was fine. But now we have a water filtration system built into our house, and that's, I don't know, is it better? So that too, I would like to know from you.
So the thing is, when it comes to water, and I think the biggest important thing is that people need to understand where their water is coming from. And it is kind of sad that here in America, a lot of purified water companies are like the new hip thing, and everybody thinks water should be pure. I'm always saying water should not be pure, because when it's completely pure, you don't want to drink it. Because your body needs minerals all the time, like magnesium, calcium, potassium, silica, all these different minerals, what your body cannot produce by himself. So your body needs constantly minerals. That's the reason you are hungry.
Yeah.
That's the reason you're thirsty, because your body wants minerals. So to have a water, kind of like, let's say, a tap water, filtered everything out of there, and then it's like super pure water, with zero TDS, is actually extremely harmful for your body.
Because you have no minerals.
No minerals, so your body drinks that. Mother Nature doesn't know the concept of completely pure water. It doesn't exist in Mother Nature.
Right.
So you're drinking that water, the body thinks like, what the hell is that? It's like, I don't even know what this element is, not what I just drank. I need to put minerals in it to process it, to get rid of it. So you're actually dehydrating by drinking distilled water.
I knew it.
Wow.
I knew it. And can I tell you, because when I did drink tap water, like on the emergency days when we'd run out of sparklets, I swear I would feel thirstier after drinking tap water. It never.
But the fun thing
Brita
is,
water,
and I don't want to blow
Brita.
your mind now, LA tap water has actually way more minerals than all the purified water companies.
Really?
So when you want to stick to mineral content, drink LA tap.
What?
So I think even when I would choose a bottle of like a purified water, and you can see it on the label, purified water. Here what I brought, it's all spring waters, and that's the only thing I always promote.
You have waters I've never heard of. This is what I'm so excited about. I mean, there's definitely, I would say amongst, I will call us the regular civilians who are not in your league of knowledge, everybody kind of thinks that Fiji is the, you know, between Evian and Fiji, they're like, that's high-end water. Usually you pay more for those two in a convenience store, you know, 7-Eleven. And I've, in my own palate, I do feel like I taste Fiji as different than other bottled waters that are around. In other words, the whatever, Yellow Spring, I forget, there's a Florida Springs one, and there's a Dasani, which
that's dog shit.
I don't like Dasani at all.
I think that's terrible.
Dasani is purified.
It's purified.
Purified. So my dog
it's actually municipal sourced water, filtering everything out of there. They're adding back some very small amount of minerals, like that amount, and then selling it for a high price. In my opinion, the biggest scam on planet Earth
is Dasani.
Yes, in general, purified water companies.
Yeah,
that's for me something what drives me crazy. And I came to the States in 2011, and I wanted to create a water menu right away, and it was so hard to find real spring waters in America.
Yeah,
because mostly here the waters are purified waters, and let's face it, hey, they are all behind big companies, and the big companies wants to make money. It's Coca-Cola, Danone, Nestle, and Pepsi are the 4 biggest water producers in the world, and they all want to make money with this.
Yeah.
So therefore, it's easier to use just tap water, filtering everything out of there, adding back some minerals just for a taste profile that's like the water's kind of okay, and selling it for a price.
Yeah.
So therefore, I'm sticking always to spring water, and this is what I always recommend. When you're going to a grocery store, just check the labels, look for spring, glacier, or natural sourced mineral water, and do not buy purified water.
Don't buy purified water.
Correct.
So
you're essentially doing harm to yourself with...
I don't want to say harm, but you harm yourself definitely by distilled water. When you're buying the big gallons of distilled water.
My mother used to buy that shit for
Distilled water is created for like auto batteries, it's for your iron, it's not for consumption.
Right.
And in Germany, there are big labels on these bottles, what you can buy as well in the grocery store. Do not drink, not for human consumption.
Really?
So here in America, they're like, whatever, distilled water, that's so cool, it's so pure. So marketing plays a big role in the bottled water companies. And I see still people at the gym with a gallon of distilled water, chugging that down, and then they're wondering why they're suddenly like feeling not really good and why they always have headaches. Yeah, they're dehydrating the whole time.
That's what I drank during that water cut when I was doing a weight loss contest. You're trying to cut water. The last few days, the fighters... They told me that the way you do it is you drink distilled water to flush your system.
Because they're flushing everything
Exactly.
out.
So,
but over a longer time, even the World Health Organization even saying it can be very harmful for your body on a long time of period.
What about Evian? Is that a good one? I feel like it tastes, to me, it just tastes so pure and good. So that one's a good one.
And that's so funny. Evian has a love and hate relationship to guests. It's so funny. Some people are saying, I love Evian. Some people are saying, I hate Evian. And that is the reason why I have a water menu in the restaurant.
This is so cool.
It's actually so simple. When you think about it, it's actually a very simple concept.
Can we tell the people what restaurant?
Patina Restaurant at the Walt Disney Concert Hall.
And that is downtown Los Angeles,
in downtown Los Angeles.
I went to interview for a job there. Like 10 plus years ago.
No way.
Yeah, my sister used to work for the Patina Group.
That is funny.
And so she set me up, and I went in for an interview, and I didn't get the job.
Was it a big job fair, or what was it?
No. Like she set me up for I forget if it was hosting or I don't know, something like that. I had zero restaurant experience. But I went in and like I had on a suit and
it's so funny.
Kind of try to shoot the shit with the guy.
I love people who have zero experience because then I can actually form them.
Yeah.
That's way better for me. I like people who are saying, do you know what, Martin? I never worked in the restaurant before, but I really are eager to do it.
Yeah,
and I'm a hardworking guy. That's for me 1,000 times better than people who are coming to me and saying like, yeah, I'm worked in all these fancy places and I know way more than you do.
Right.
That's true.
It's like, yeah, right. Oh, this will be trouble already.
That's true. I applied to work at Lowry's Steakhouse downtown, but then I failed the drug test because I smoked pot the night before.
You did it the night before?
True story. Not smart.
To relax for the interview.
Yeah.
I understand.
Now, I'm excited to jump in and try some waters.
God.
Another thing we did, because we were talking about this even before you got here, I definitely want to do this. I have a glass of our filtered system water. Can I give you a glass?
Sure, definitely.
I'm so nervous.
I put too much in it, but I just want to see what
really interests me.
Do you sniff it
first? The first thing what I'm doing, and this is already when people are saying like, what the hell is Martin doing? Why is he looking at a glass of water?
Yeah.
And I can already see something like if there's any mineral content, if I can see something on the TDS levels, but there's like, it looks pretty pure to me. In this way, there are some residues right here, but that might be the glass or polishing rack. So let's see. Smelling, there's no chlorine smell, so that's already a good sign because your filtration system is obviously in a good shape, because sometimes the problem with filtration system is as well that people are buying themselves a filtration system but never think about maybe changing the filters.
Oh, I'm on top of it because it has a light that tells me when.
Okay, good.
When it turns yellow, I buy the filter again.
But that's a problem. A lot of people have their filtration system in their fridges, and they think like, oh, I got my great water from the fridge, and they're like putting this for many, many years out of the fridge, never changed their filter. What that means, the filter is bugged up at one point with all this stuff what you don't want to have in your water, and then it's actually harmful. because the filter is so filled up that it actually poisons the water what's going in there.
Yeah.
God.
So please, guys, when you have a filtration system at home,
Change your
please make
filters.
sure to change your filters all the time.
Sure.
All the time.
Cheers,
Okay.
guys.
Cheers.
Here we
Cheers.
go. Cheers. Cheers.
Let's see what we're doing here.
So the mineral content is very low. You can taste this right away.
Fuck.
It's a pleasant water, I think, to drink. That's definitely.
But the mineral content is low,
Yeah,
and
but
that
this
is
my
not
filtration
good.
system normal. This is totally normal. And I think if I have a filtration system at home as well, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm using it like for showering, for cooking, for all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But when it comes to just regular drinking on the daily basis, I'm sticking to bottled water. Because I want to have a little variety as well.
And all of these that we're looking at here, these all are different to the palate. Every single one of these.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And price wise, like when we talk about, for instance, wines, right? Wines, people who don't buy wines a lot, they just go, "That's really expensive. It must be amazing," and don't realize that a lot of the times what the price is indicative of is the exclusivity of it. In other words, they make less of these, therefore the price is much higher.
It's exactly the same with water.
So the more expensive ones are just less mass produced.
Yeah. For example, I brought several waters here, and Ischilde is a good example for it. Why Ischilde is way more expensive than maybe an Evian, what you can buy at the grocery store. Both great waters, but Ischilde produces 1 million bottles per year. This is in the industry like nothing. Pellegrino would laugh about that number. I think they're pumping out 1 million bottles per week.
Okay.
So for them, it's just like, what do they want? Ischilde is a very small spring, has been discovered by a retirement couple in 2003 because they wanted to build a small little vacation house in Denmark in a natural reservoir. And the Danish government was saying, yeah, you can build your house there, but you cannot bring a water pipeline through our natural reservoir. And they thought like, okay, back to the nature is nice, but like no water is a little bit too much for us, back to the nature. So they found a spring, sent it over to a lab, and the lab said like, wait a minute, what's up with your water? There's something very unique about it. And they thought like, oh shit, like maybe it's not good, the water or something, when the lab is doing this whole fuss about it. They found the most unique water ever been found. And the spring is super, super small. And therefore, I've been to the spring for 6 years ago. It's like the spring house is the size of this building here. It's like super small. And when you think about this, and like you see these two people there smiling at you, and like, yeah, we found this cool water, and we wanted to share it with the world, and now they're bottling Ischilde, means actually ice spring in the Danish language. I love this kind of stories.
Yeah,
and I love this
very
cool
cool.
stuff, and every water has a little story to it, and I think this is really cool to discover. And then, yeah, sure, you're paying like, I think you can find it at Erewhon now for $3 or $4.
Oh, wow.
So it's a little bit more expensive, but it's cool. It's a nice story to it, and this is nothing what I would drink on a daily basis because, hey, I need to watch my money as well, like everybody else.
Yeah.
So therefore, I have big gallons of Arrowhead at my place as well, what I'm drinking on a daily basis, or when I'm going to a grocery store like Fiji. That's my go-to water.
Fiji or Arrowhead is what you're saying, spring.
When I'm going to a grocery store, because I love Fiji water. It has a very high silica content, and silica makes water extremely smooth.
That's what it is. See, and can I tell you something? Before this is confirmed, I thought I was crazy when I would think about the idea that Fiji tasted smooth to me.
Yes.
Because that would be the first word that I would describe it as. And I didn't know any of this, but it does to the palate in your mouth. You're like, why does this taste like silky smooth?
I knew that already, but
and this is the reason, because this water has one of the highest silica content whatever been found in
silicon.
Really?
Silica. And that's a mineral.
It's a natural occurring mineral.
I love it.
Cheers.
Cheers. How do you say that in German again? Cheers.
Prost.
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 Prost. How do I do that thing you're doing?
So when I compare it to your filtration system, they are both on room temperature, but it feels that Fiji is more refreshing.
Yeah, this tastes like dog shit.
It has more mineral content, 100%.
So the mineral content gives you that feeling.
Quenched feeling.
Think about a soup without salt.
Right. Right.
No minerals, it's like very bland, the soup suddenly. And you want a little salt to kick off the soup.
Yep.
It's the same with water. No water with no mineral content, blah. It's like blah in your palate.
Flat. And it makes you thirstier. Yeah. Right. Like you just drank our house swill.
Yeah.
That was our house swill?
Yeah. And here, Fiji.
Sorry. I feel like apologizing for our shitty water.
feels totally different. So you can measure the mineral content by TDS, total soft solids, and this water has a TDS level of 222. LA Tap, a lot of people will surprise now, between 200 and 400 TDS.
Wow.
Purified water companies, maximum of 40 TDS. You already see, like, whoops. Like one of the waters, people think they're getting very smart when they're drinking that water. Backed up by Jennifer Anderson. It's actually owned by Coca-Cola.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people drink that water but don't know it. But they're putting on their labels added electrolytes. And everybody's like, yeah, cool, electrolytes. So important,
amazing,
I want electrolytes. Yeah, LA Tap has 10 times more electrolytes than smart.
The smart water. So the smart water.
Yep.
That's that nonsense you buy at the Trader Joe's.
Yeah. So they add electrolytes to smart water.
They're adding electrolytes, but in very small amounts. And that is always the cool thing that people don't understand. Like, oh, they added electrolytes, but they don't tell you how many. So Fiji water has way more electrolytes than smart water.
Wow.
Now,
way more.
I mean, Europe, there's lots of natural springs everywhere. I feel like that's a very Euro thing. Like, I know my family, we go to a place called Havies, which is like on the border. Where is it? Is it Austria and Hungary? Some natural spring. Like, Europeans love their natural. You swim in it, you drink it, you bathe it. It's a very Euro.
I think this has something to do with the culture in Europe. Because, like what you just said, bathing in it. So spa areas are very famous all over Europe. So people went to the spa areas back in the days as well and still doing it for health benefits. And they want to make sure that they want to treat themselves on water in bathing or even by drinking. Therefore, they understood the concept that water is extremely important. That is actually the invention of bottled water. The first invention was, the first bottled water came from spa areas as medication. Because medication was not invented.
Right.
People went to the spa areas to get health again, or like to have a health product, because the water has a lot of minerals in it, like calcium, magnesium, all this kind of minerals, what is extremely good for you. When the people were too sick to it, the spa people started to bottle the waters and send them over to the sick people.
Wow.
So medication was invented, bottled water was invented.
Wow.
Amazing.
Now these days, a lot of bottled water is more like hydration, just hydration.
Right.
But back in the days, the history about bottled water is actually medication.
Do you have a number that you try to hit as far as consumption per day? Do you try to...
It really depends what you're doing. It depends what kind of exercise you're doing. So for me, as a restaurant person who walks around the restaurant all the time, I did yesterday 25,000 steps.
Jesus.
On Mother's Day, obviously.
Yeah.
So we were,
what does that equal?
Big
25?
day.
Is that like
we were
6-7 miles or more?
Yeah, something like this. Easy.
Yeah.
We were slightly busy. I drink a lot of water, but I'm trying, and this is the key as well, drink the whole time and not just think, oh, I drink a gallon in the morning, I drink a gallon in the evening, and that's pretty much it. That doesn't work. You need to hydrate yourself over the whole day.
I know.
And that is the key about bottled water and drinking water. Do not think you can hydrate yourself. Things.
Can't play games,
I know the
man.
water champ is in the room as well, and he was able to drink 2 gallons in 6 hours.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And I wanted to tell you a little story, but it's kind of like a sad story.
Yeah.
What happened here in California, somebody had a big game in a radio show. How much water you can drink in 1 hour.
Oh dear.
And that didn't work out well.
No.
Someone died, right?
Yeah. So this person were able to drink, I think, 12 bottles of liters. So 12 liters of water in 1 hour. And the whole game was like, hey, try to drink so much water in this hour, and then
don't pee.
Think they don't pee and win a Wii. There was a Wii Nintendo back in the days.
Right.
Yeah, 3 hours later she died.
Wow.
Because you consumed too much water into your body. Your cells were literally overswammed of it, blowing up, and she completely drowned from inside out.
Oh my God.
And that is very sad. So please, guys, it's I know, don't overthink it. Don't drink too much water as well. There's really possibilities to obviously not drink enough water. Is very
that's
scary.
definitely my problem.
And the other way around as well.
Now, I actually went to a urologist a few years ago, and I asked him, because I was like, how much water should I be drinking? And he goes, however much you feel. If you feel thirsty, drink.
I love this, what he's saying.
And I was like, oh, I thought there was this rule that I have to have 8 ounces every 2 hours or whatever bullshit. Because that was a thing, I feel, a few years ago.
Yeah, they try to tell you to drink so much.
You have to have as
3
many
liters per day or something like this. It really depends. When you're sitting in an office and it's dark, you don't need so much water than people obviously working on the street.
Right.
So it really depends what you're doing. People who are exercising extremely, having jobs like somewhere where they like move the whole time needs way more water than people who are sitting the whole day. So that's totally normal.
True.
But the key is drink water. That's the most important thing. Do not start to drink sodas, even when you think, hey, sodas is made 90% of water. But let's face it, all the calories, you don't want to really...
Good question. Now that brings us to our soda question. LaCroix, I don't know how you pronounce. Is that water or is that soda? My husband seems to think it's more water than soda.
There are some waters, like vitamin water as well. They're even claiming themselves that this is water. Let's face it, vitamin water is a soda.
Sugar. It's sugar water.
No. But these, what about the 0 calorie, at like Zevia, LaCroix? Like, are those water? I mean, they're obviously, there's carbonation in it.
Would you like me to get one?
So they might be adding carbonation to it.
Yes.
So this can happen. This is totally normal. Some bottled water companies are doing this. For example, Mountain Valley Springs, a very good water from America. I love that water. It's a still spring, and they're adding carbonation to it. The same actually with San Pellegrino. San Pellegrino is a still water.
Oh, it is?
Originally.
I didn't know
and
that.
They're adding the carbonation to it. You will not find a San Pellegrino as a still version on this planet because they're marking themselves as a sparkling water.
Right.
But they're adding actually CO2 to it.
Wow. So that actually is, you're drinking water. I mean, that's...
Water.
Yeah. Sure, it's water. 0
Interesting.
calories.
Yeah.
But I talked a little bit about the skill, and I think we should
please. So
try
excited.
the next one.
Yeah.
And I said the cool story, and maybe you can hear it right when I'm opening the bottle. It's still. It's a still water, but still something happened right there.
Now, I may not use the same glass as I drank my Fijian because that would be contaminating with water flavors. Is that right?
Well, the minerals, right? They could be mineral residue.
That's right. So you should not obviously mix it, but suddenly you will see something is happening already.
What?
And when you look at this glass now versus the Fiji glass...
Before, by the way, this conversation, I'd be like, throw this shit out. This is bad.
There's already something going on here.
Yeah.
And...
there's bubbles.
There
little
are bubbles,
tiny bubbles.
but it's still water. So let's see what's happening when I'm shake this bottle. Okay. Because it's a still water, and I'm not just the only water sommelier in America. I'm actually the David Copperfield of waters. I can do some magic with this as well.
Okay.
So I can turn this into milk. Let's see. Looks clear to you.
Yeah.
Everything is good. Here we go.
Right.
Whoa.
Wow. That's a mineral bath, dude.
Now, I feel like I have seen... That's crazy.
This is insane. Huh? And then you see, like, very slowly right here, it disappears.
Wow.
It's actually not the minerals.
What is it?
It's not carbonation. It's not minerals. What do you think, guys? Come on, let's hear that. Think about it a little
silicon?
bit. What can it be? No.
Bubbles?
Silica? No.
Air?
A fish?
CO2?
It's
carbon?
oxygen.
Oxygen.
That's oxygen?
That's oxygen. This water has a higher oxygen content than all waters ever been found in Denmark. That's the reason the lab was so off about this and said, like, what the hell is going on here?
Wow.
And they found out, Iskilde, what I said, it's a ice spring in the Danish language. They found out that this is a very, very old spring water, around 7,500 years old, what we have in this glass right now.
Wow.
And the cool thing about this is that cold water holds more oxygen than warm water does. That's the reason sometimes in New York, in the wintertime, when you open the tap water, it's sometimes cloudy as well. And then
that's what I'm thinking. I've stayed in hotels where that type of thing happens, and I go, I'm not drinking this shit.
Yeah.
It's the oxygen level.
Right. But that's my first
Me too.
Thought. Pipes are exposed to extremely cold temperatures outside.
Yeah.
And that's the reason this water turns into this very cloudy object.
It's like a brine.
And taste-wise, any heads up on what we're going to experience as opposed to the...
I always say, a sommelier would be a bad sommelier when I would tell you right away what you think what the taste would be.
Okay.
So I think you should discover, if you see something, and be honest. Maybe you see, like, some people have a hard time to divide Fiji versus Iskilde. So, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Oh my God, no. Totally different. Totally different.
Especially the aftertaste.
The aftertaste is very distinct.
It smells like Europe. It reminds me of going to like a thermal bath or mineral bath, whatever, with my parents.
That Fiji still has a much more, like when I do it right after especially, the smoothness is still stands out as very different.
It does have like a tinny or whatever, I don't know how to describe it, aftertaste, right? You're like, oh, there's minerals in there.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
The sodium content is way higher. The TDS is now 400. So it's almost the double of the mineral content of Fiji. And interesting, what I think, especially about the aftertaste of Ischilde, it has like this slightly earthy notes to it. Like think about a mushroom or something like this. That's for me the distinctive taste of Ischilde. I've been in China last year in a big water tasting competition, and I had to taste 80 different waters blind.
What?
Like they gave me just the glasses like this, and then drink it. And then I had to quote like what I think about the water. They gave me Ischilde, and I knew right away it's Ischilde.
No.
You did?
Yeah. I had 100% right away. I gave 100% or 100 points to Ischilde as well, because for me it's one of the best waters I ever tasted.
Really?
Wow.
For me it's just like there's so much characteristic in it. I love the idea about the oxygen level as well, that this water turns into like this slightly milkiness to it. It's just mind-blowing water.
That's amazing. And then to be clear, did you say this
write
is
that one down.
you can get it $3 or $4?
Yeah.
Erewhon, he
Erewhon.
said.
No,
Wow.
Let's get that. That is fun.
It's pretty cool.
I mean, that's a really cool thing. I think it's a very accessible price point for an experience. In other words, somebody wants to try this, like it's $3 or $4, so
Correct.
you can definitely do it.
We're not talking about like I had waters for over $75 already.
What?
The most expensive water I ever drunk is $100,000 per bottle.
Come on.
I did this with Diplo and 2 Chainz.
What?
You can see
with
it.
Diplo and 2 Chainz?
Yes, you can see it for GQ magazine. The most expensive shit on
Whose dig did that come out of? Why is it $100,000?
On YouTube, you can see it. Almost 8 million clicks already. That
What?
video. It's hilarious.
Where's it from?
Yeah.
And actually, it's from California.
Yeah, dog.
So it's kind of shit we do around here, man.
H2O.
It's what?
It's Beverly Hills 90H2O. With
silly.
650 white diamonds on the cap.
Oh,
and that's the reason it's so expensive.
Right.
Silly.
The water itself is very good as well. But obviously, this is more like a funny, cool idea to just create a very crazy price.
Like diamond water. I don't know if you watch that reality show, the Shaws of Sunset.
correct.
can you infuse? Does it matter if you infuse water with diamonds
whatever
or
floats your boat?
Yeah.
When you believe in something,
That's a
stick to
very
it.
diplomatic answer from Martin
But
Riese.
for me, I'm like, it's all about minerals for me. It's for me, the minerals, the scientific fact that water has minerals dissolved because it comes from the different grounds. Water is terra.
Fascinating. What's up with Hilden? What's that's our next one?
Yeah, our next one. So we need to save some glasses, so I will see a little Ischilde.
Hey, how do you say water champion in German?
Der Wasserchampion.
Die Wasserchampion.
Yeah.
So Hilden is a sparkling water. And this is the official water of the Queen. So she drinks this water all the time.
Okay.
This is the Queen's water?
The Queen's water.
And is it, where's it from?
From England as well.
It is from England, okay.
And you have to be a little careful, because when you're drinking too much Hilden water, your arm suddenly will do like this or like this. It's like, be careful there, guys.
I do see a distinct
There's no bubbles.
And they're bigger. They look like they're big bubbles. Some of them.
This bubbles, and again, like in the beginning, everybody watched me looking at the glass, and now you guys doing this as well, because you can already see, okay, obviously we're talking here about a carbonated water. And the perlage, what I would say to it right now, it's pretty big. Interesting fact about this water is that the carbonation level is actually very low. But it's just like some big bubbles dissolved in that water, but it's not like this progressive, like maybe a Gerolsteiner from Germany or some Pellegrino, what has like tons of bubbles.
Yeah, I hate tons of bubbles.
This is like gently sparkling.
Yeah, well, she's the queen, man.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Prost. I love it. See, and to me, this is so European, too. American bottled waters, sparkling waters never taste this subtle.
Yeah. And the cool thing about this is as well, they're telling you right away as well what's actually in here. And this is kind of sad that mostly the purified water companies, especially again, they don't tell you at all what they're adding.
Right.
Here it says right away, magnesium content 1.7, calcium 97, sodium 7.7, chloride 16, fluoride 8 to 12 degrees is 0.02, so it's super low. What it should be in water, because fluoride is not really something what you wanna drink the whole time. And total soft solid 312. So they're adding this right away on.
See, I think the biggest eye-opener, at least for me, and I imagine for people listening, is the idea that reading that there's things in your water doesn't equal automatically or in any way necessarily bad thing. Because I think every one of us probably who doesn't know goes, oh, that's bad.
I want minerals.
You want the minerals.
I want minerals.
Now,
this whole pure concept is crazy.
It's silliness. I would drink a lot more sparkling water if it weren't for the saltiness, the sodium content. I find that a lot of them are very salty. And I
you
get
can feel
thirstier.
thirsty
The next
after
ones will be tough for you guys.
Okay, because those are salty waters.
Oh, yeah.
So would you consider, so is this a nice option if you're going to go for sparkling water, would you say?
I think Hilton is amazing.
Yeah. That tastes
I love Hilton
distinct.
because the sodium content is very low. It's not that salty. The bubbles are very tiny.
I like that.
It's not like this progressive in your palate. It's like you can easily shove down this bottle, and it's not like that you're like, feeling like blowing up right away.
Now, can I ask you how you have a water menu that you offer?
Yep.
I feel like we go to a lot of nice restaurants and travel a lot, and still, even in high-end restaurants, I get the question, tap, still, or sparkling?
Yeah.
In other words, there's no other. Is the options thing going to be developing more, you think, in restaurants?
Hope so. I really hope so. And I think the first concept is that people need to understand that they should drink more water. And finally, in America, bottled water is the most consumed product now, and soda not anymore. So this is already amazing. Since 2016, bottled water is the number one consumed product.
Wow.
And I love this. I love to hear this. So obviously the Americans understand that sodas might be not the best choice to drink and hydrate yourself on it.
Yeah.
Well,
now the next step is to understand that water is not just water.
Yeah.
And that there are big quality differences. And again, some waters are coming from municipal source. That's actually nothing other than your tap water. So just drink tap and save the money.
Yeah.
Or other waters coming from the different regions of the world, and therefore they taste differently.
Wow.
That's the whole concept.
Blowing my mind,
this is blowing my mind. So let's see. Is this a sparkling water you're about to buy?
That's a sparkling water, Vichy Catalan. Vichy Catalan is like the arrowhead of Spain. This is the number one consumed sparkling water in Spain. I've been on Conan O'Brien as well for 2.5 years ago on the show. I did a water tasting with him, and he spit out that water.
Really?
Yep. It was like, what the hell is going on here? It's like he didn't believe me that this is coming from nature.
Wow.
Seriously?
He thought I added
He
something
thought
in there.
did he really?
Yeah, he thought I put like an aspirin in there.
And this is produced in Spain? In other words, it is,
100 miles up north from Barcelona is the spring located.
So it's a spring.
It's a spring water, 100% spring water, natural occurring, rises up 140 degrees Fahrenheit.
What?
So it's a super hot spring. What rises up the water. So we had a very cold spring, Iskilde, versus now a very hot spring, Vichy Catalan.
So
you see the bottles already are way more progressive than in the Hilton.
Are
when
they?
you look at Hilton right now, there are almost no bubbles anymore.
Right.
Here it's like there's really something going on.
Okay.
Prost.
Oh my goodness.
Dude.
That is like an explosion of saltiness.
Oh yeah.
It's very bitter at the end. Very salty.
I also, by the way, what quality is it? Because now I can, it takes me back now that I've had still water in traveling that has some of that taste. Is that the sodium then?
That's the sodium.
So
yes, the sodium is the first thing you can get right away as a palate because sodium is a salt.
Really strong.
And this is right away. We're talking about over 1,000 milligrams of sodium.
So
in this
salty,
water.
yeah.
It's crazy.
The TDS level is mind-blowing 3,050.
What?
It has more electrolytes than a Gatorade.
What's going on with the Spaniards, man? What are they doing? What's wrong with
That's the reason they're so hydrated, maybe.
Maybe.
And let's face it. The Spanish people, that's the reason they love this water. It's super hot outside in Spain, like here in LA.
Yeah.
So you're sweating all the time.
Yeah.
And when you're sweating, you're losing minerals.
Yeah.
That's pretty much because that's the reason your sweat is salty. So when you compare a Vichy Catalan and drink this all the time, you're getting all your minerals back.
Yeah.
Wow.
The thing is, what you cannot do, and a lot of people are always saying like, oh, just bottled water and then you'll be fine. That doesn't work as well because we all know around 2 days it takes you to dehydrate and then you will die after 2 or 3 days. And after 2 or 3 weeks, you will die because you didn't have any food.
Yeah.
So your body, the most minerals what your body needs comes from food. Because in food there's way more minerals actually than in bottled water.
Right.
But bottled water is a cool thing because the minerals are already dissolved as water, so it's very easy to access this for your body, the minerals, because you don't need really to process it. And let's think about alkaline water. Everybody talks about alkaline. Alkaline is so important, alkaline.
It's also very trendy right now, too.
Very trendy.
Yeah.
It needs to be balanced, and some people are saying alkaline water, you can balance out your body with this because your body is acidic, because you're eating so much acidic food, and with an alkaline water, you can balance out your body pH, and then you're healthy. Completely bullshit, guys.
Really?
Do not believe in that literally crap. Because when you drink water, what we just did, it goes into your stomach. So your stomach is up with fluid, with your stomach fluid, and the stomach fluid is extremely acidic.
Yeah.
So water will turn like this acidic right
Oh,
away.
gosh.
So that
right.
whole idea about, you can balance out something with a pH level is completely
It's
nuts.
nonsense because
It's
your
completely nuts.
body's highly acidic. Your stomach has to break down that food.
Yes.
Wow, it's
so
amazing.
therefore, this whole idea about alkaline water, do not believe in this whole claims.
By the way, I can't believe we haven't put this together yet with Martin here. Do you know this clip?
Yeah. Are you thirsty? I want to breastfeed you. Here on these big nips. And watch how you suck me dry.
It's a German man.
Yeah.
And he also is
Sure
thirsty. But he's providing...
He's thirsty in a different way, I would say.
I wanted you to know what kind of show you were on. I feel like we've misled you.
I've been on Playboy Radio.
Okay.
And when the bunnies had this water in their mouth, they all said like, it tastes like beep.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like, okay.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it tastes like?
Jizz? No, jizz is 10 times worse than that.
Really?
100 times.
We're going there.
We got a jizz water?
Yeah. We have
good.
more to
I'm
come.
so excited.
Don't even think this is here the crazy one. Huh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Dude, that blew my mind.
This is now the start of a little taste.
Okay.
For you
Wow.
guys. Let's
Wait,
go.
can I ask you one question before we move on? So your palate, I mean, you have to keep it so sensitive. How do you maintain your palate flavor?
I don't drink any hard liquor.
No hard liquor?
No hard liquor, no cocktails. I cannot stand cocktails. There's too much going on for my palate, maybe. That's the reason I don't like cocktails.
Yeah.
I don't drink hard liquor at all. I love wine and sparkling wines. This is like what I'm drinking when I like to booze up.
Yeah.
How about coffee?
No coffee.
What?
Is that for your palate?
For
or
both.
just 'cause-
I don't like the taste. It's too bitter for me.
Yeah.
Every coffee I tasted so far is always just bitter. And I think my palate is just like involved over so many years now to drinking so much water that my palate is extremely sensitive.
I want to ask something. Will you grab from the fridge a Zevia and a La Croix? Yep. Thank you.
The cool thing as well is about drinking water, and I had this with the Zagat. I had a video, it's on YouTube as well, with a girl from Zagat, and we're tasting different waters, and she never drinks so much water. And you see in the end of the video, she feels like wasted. She didn't have any alcohol, but she feels like she started sort of tickling and like hee, and it's like, are you drunk? And she's like, I don't know, but I feel like a little
tipsy
boozed up here, tipsy. And I think it was like she might be as a person who doesn't drink so much water all the time. Then I exposed her to so much water and to extremely high mineral content water that her body was like really reacting to it. It felt like she was like on a steroid.
That's bizarre.
So crazy.
And as you can see it on YouTube, it's kind of funny. And she really says like in the camera, saying, "I feel really drunk."
Yeah, yeah.
And water has an impact on your body.
Absolutely.
So it is crazy and it's cool.
We brought these in because Christina made a good point. Like, what is going on with these?
I know that La Croix exists. I have to say, I never had it before. It's so funny. I know they're big.
It's sodium free.
Yeah. And the Zevia one there, the one that he just put on that table, it has the contents on it as well.
So the funny thing is here, they don't tell you where this water is actually coming from. That's always a red flag always for me.
Okay.
Because ingredients, carbonated water.
The La Croix
natural
brand is in Wisconsin, and I assume that they make and bottle it and everything there.
Sure.
Are you sure it's from Wisconsin?
Yeah, that's the whole argument for why it's called
Beverage
LaCroix.
Company, Warren, Michigan is here, this distribution.
Distribution, right.
But they don't tell you where the spring is located. Or
let's see.
So we don't know if this is a spring water or a purified water. Or mineral water. So we have no clue.
Gosh. Now, we like this beverage. It's an alternative to soda. We don't drink sugar soda.
Obviously,
in
this
house.
is not extremely chilled. And the problem is when you're chilling something down, I know it's like refreshing, but you cannot really taste anything anymore. Because when you're chilling down a beverage in general, like even wines, extremely, the taste aromas are like disappearing a little bit.
Yeah.
So let's see. We should bring this on a little temperature too. So there's definitely a smell right away.
Yeah.
It has like a blueberry fruity smell to it.
Mm.
Yeah, it tastes extremely sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Extremely sweet, though.
It has very tiny bubbles. You cannot taste water from this.
Right.
Because it's just like there's a artificial, and this is for me artificial flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see it as well, huh? It's like, it's clear, so it's water.
Yeah.
But obviously they are adding some artificial flavors, and
Yes.
let's face it, this is highly processed food.
What?
So that's what it is.
This is nothing else than highly processed food.
Oh my
So this
God.
is stuff what you like. When you like the Big Mac from McDonald's, that might be the water to go.
Oh my God!
Oh,
This is the
and
same
look at
nutrition
their website. Where does the water originate? American brand using water sourced from the USA.
it's
don't even-
crap.
Purified.
Purified.
When they're saying this, that means it's actually tap water.
Look at this.
I don't know.
Look.
So I don't want to say it, but
Various,
it's
using a triple filtration system.
yeah. Here we go. Yep.
Yep.
It's crap.
Yeah.
It's stripped of any mineral
And that's
content.
what I thought.
Yeah.
Now try the Zevia, because my husband's convinced that he's drinking water when he's drinking Zevia.
Now it's going to be even sweeter.
Well,
Sorry.
if he thinks
So there's all like no
if he
sugar,
thinks
no artificial sweeteners. Okay.
he
So
thinks
there's no
LaCroix.
artificial sweeteners, no sugar.
Yeah, no artificial sweetness, but no artificial flavors.
That doesn't say that.
That doesn't say that.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Now, I mean, LaCroix was sweet to him.
Oh no.
Very
this
sweet.
This is another
I'm
world.
curious to see what happens.
See, look at all that great oxygen.
It looks like a soda already.
Yeah.
That looks like a soda when you're pouring this.
Now, yeah.
It's naturally
It looks like
flavored.
there's a soap in it right
Yeah.
now.
It makes you stronger, and you're gonna feel better.
Boah. It's it smells like Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
That's like the smell. It's like dark cherry, I think. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like,
black cherry, yeah.
Black cherry.
But it's natural. It's all natural. It's,
all-
it's like
oh, they're saying natural flavored.
Natural
so obviously
flavored.
no artificial stuff in it. So
Right.
I apologize
Yep.
for saying this on camera and radio. But oh Jesus.
It's a good review so
I
far.
love
He said, "Oh Jesus."
yeah.
Oh,
I agree. Dog shit.
he loves it. We'll give you a case on the way out.
Dog shit. So would you say?
You know what? Pepsi Crystal. There was a thing, huh? For
Yeah.
15 years
So
ago.
gross. Yeah.
It's like I need like some
You want to clean your palate with something else?
with champagne.
My husband considers this drinking water. Do you know that? When he drinks this, he goes, "It's like drinking water."
This has nothing to do with water, guys.
What is it? What is it?
Moated.
I mean, I know you don't love it.
Let's face it. It's the same what I think Pepsi Crystal was.
Yeah.
Pepsi Crystal was a Coke with no color. This looks like a soda with no color for me. That's
But
pretty much what it is.
Piss.
Here's why people are. It's that there's no artificial added sweeteners, no sugar, so people are drinking. That's become a popular beverage because it's like you're having a soda experience, but you're not getting that glucose spike in your sugars.
I got it.
It's disgusting, though. I don't like them. I don't drink them.
But obviously, there's like artificial
Yeah.
sweetener. But obviously, they need to do something with it.
Something
to put some.
I think it's religious, like Jesus blesses it or something,
What?
and then it has a thing that happens.
Whatever it's in there, but no.
Okay,
It's disgusting.
Sorry.
Let's move it along.
He spit that out.
That was hilarious. So
I feel
It's
the
like
same way.
Vichy Carolina is like a beautiful mountain
Yeah.
view with now to it.
no, I know.
And then
So far, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bottles that I'd never even heard of, and
So
which is so
salty.
cool. And there's 2 more that we haven't yet.
So we have Roy as the next one from Slovenia.
Hey now,
Slovenia.
it's my cousin.
From Slovenia.
Are these, by the way, available at Patina? Are these, or some of them?
Vichy's available, Hilton is available, Fiji is available, and Iskild is available.
Okay.
Roy, you guys are the only people in the whole United States who have a bottle access right now.
What?
What?
So nobody else has Roy.
Oh my god!
This is so
I'm the
exciting.
only guy who has access to this water.
Slovenia.
I know the owner very well. He owns a hotel in Slovenia, and they found off this. The spring is extremely old. I have to be a little careful actually as well. You should see it because it looks like all okay.
Yeah.
But when I'm open this, there's really like something going on.
Oh yeah.
And there's salt collected at the bottom. You can see.
And here now, this thing
Wow.
stays like this. So this is like
and this how it's naturally.
this is natural.
It's wonderful. You can actually see the flakes of the minerals at the bottom.
And it looks like a soda as
Unreal.
well when I'm pouring it.
Yeah. Whoa.
It's cool.
You
Look
can
at
see,
that.
you can see like the
Wow.
salt residues now right down here. Well, it's not
Wow.
harmful, so don't worry, guys. It's all good. It's all natural. 100%
Just like
natural water.
Zevia.
Just like
But you
Zevia.
can see like here the bottle. Like what's happening here? It's crazy.
Yeah. What is going on?
Crazy.
Now, is it that the mineral level is so high
Yep.
that that's what the flakes are?
Yes.
But it's still safe to drink.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
It's from a spring.
It's just it's
Cheers,
nuts.
guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Prost.
Cheers.
Prost.
Prost. Here we go.
Eggeschegedre.
Oh, love it.
Just as beautiful as German.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
I love this. You know, when I go to Hungary, I feel like this is the kind of stuff that when you ask for sparkling, this is what you get.
Yeah, you get this.
Actually,
it does. It is like distinctly the high sodium feels to me European.
Yeah.
But there's something else in that water.
Yeah.
It's not just the sodium. There's a very metallic taste to it. And this water has the highest magnesium content whatever been found in a spring water.
Wow.
What do you think the TDS level is of this? Let's
let's
recap a little bit. Fiji, 222 TDS.
Yeah.
Ischgl was 400 TDS. Hilden, we went back to 312. Vichy, 3,050.
3,000.
What is Roy?
It's 5,000 plus?
Yeah.
5,000? The price is right here. What do you think?
Yeah, I would go even higher, 7, because of, I mean, look how active that water is.
The European one, huh?
Yeah.
7,400.
Hey now.
Wow.
Hey.
That's mind-blowing. That's just crazy. But this is, again, now not for hydration anymore. So Roy is a water, and they're even marking it like this. It's not like a water you would drink on a daily basis because it's so loaded with minerals, and this is so heavy in your palate as well. It's like you cannot drink really a lot of this.
I was going to say, at this point, don't these levels affect how you're tasting food?
Yes.
In other words,
everything.
Yeah.
When you're drinking a Roy and you try to taste like food right next to it, forget it.
Yeah.
The food will be tasteless suddenly because this water has so much
Overwhelms
power to
you.
it.
Yeah.
It overwhelms you. Cool thing about Roy is just put a little drops into our oyster. And like the oyster is really amazing and tastes suddenly.
Really?
It's totally changed an oyster feeling. So that's pretty cool.
That's amazing.
But this is a water like for a dietary restriction. That's like, we're calling it in Europe healthy waters.
Yeah.
In Germany, they would have a medication label on it.
They would?
Yes.
Easily.
It's considered to be a health water.
Wow.
We have different regulations in Germany, and this is, I think, where the American market really needs to step up their game a little bit when it comes to bottled water. The regulations are very strict when it comes to bottled water in Germany, and the labeling as well. Even the government is saying, like, by some waters, there's a brand from Coca-Cola that's called Bon Aqua, and Bon Aqua is spelled in a regular base Aqua, A-Q-U-A, Aqua. And they said, like, the German government, no, wait a minute, that's like purified water. Bon Aqua means good water. You cannot label this.
Wow.
It's purified. So they misspelled Aqua, A-Q-A, on purpose that they can label Bon Aqua.
Wow.
That's gross.
The regulations are very strict.
Now,
but I think it's good.
I want to, for the person listening or watching this, how can they, if this is like an obviously intriguing topic, learn more? Like, should they go to your site? Like, what do you recommend?
Yeah, you can go to my site. You can come to Patina, obviously, as well.
So tell us what happens at Patina.
On a daily basis, and we have this beautiful water menu, what I brought as well, and let's move it over here. So this is the Patina water menu. We have 20 different mineral waters, and every water has like 2 pages. And you can literally like see a little taste profile of that water, a story of the water, the TDS content, then actually what's in there, and then a price. So, and this goes like to 20 different mineral waters, what we're offering right now.
This is incredible.
Dinah is coming up in July. We will have a water tasting based on our Dinah A menu as well. So 3 different waters paired to your dishes.
Wait, how much is the Roy? The Slovenian.
Yeah, this is the tricky part. So Roy, you cannot access here in America, but retail would be around $25.
Okay. That's amazing.
And, what is this last one here that we see? What is this one?
From Hungary.
Looks like it.
That's from Hungary. That's from Hungary.
That's my favorite.
Oh. So is there like hatred and contempt in it? Or how do they put that in a bottle?
Glass. That would be amazing. And we should all get a new glass.
Yeah? Okay. Okay.
This is
a special one, guys.
Something very special again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
I like the Roy. I really like this.
Roy is actually pretty cool. And I have this sometimes in water tastings as well, what I do. And people always stick to Roy.
Yeah.
They're always like, that's a really cool water. Because I think it's so unique.
It's so unique.
Yes.
That they're saying like, I really love that water.
It's
but
very
I also like the level of the bubbliness. I like the sodium content. I feel like, I don't know, it's got a lot of pizzazz.
Yeah.
The Queen likes a duller sparkling water.
Well,
interesting.
she's
It's England.
British. Come on, you know.
Let's see the Hungarian.
This is a still water again.
Okay.
Again.
So we're going.
But it has.
It has little mineral content here.
Okay.
I see the
it's called Mira.
Mira
from Hungary. And let's taste this. Okay. Let's talk about it then. Prost again. Cheers, guys.
Okay, let's see. That is horrible. That is terrible.
What is going on?
I even think that as well.
That is
a water.
Salt water.
Dick.
It's not.
That is garbage.
What is that?
Terrible.
A lot of sulfur.
Don't you want some Zevia now?
Sulfur, yes.
Do you want Zevia again?
Says 7,500 milligrams of sulfur.
Ugh, let me see that. Can I see the bottle? Where is
This is their
one?
bottled water?
Price is right, guys. TDS level before you see the bottle.
Oh.
TDS level?
TDS level of the
it's
high.
yeah,
through the roof.
real in the thousand. It's got 8,000.
8,000?
Higher 10. I'll go
16.
16,000
TDS.
It's but in Hungary they have a lot of springs. The
So you
mineral
walk
baths are a big
into
deal.
a convenience store, you're like, I want to get a bottle of water. Like you're just visiting, you grab that off the shelf.
No,
That's what
and then
experience?
you're getting a heart attack here.
No.
Fuck.
So that's the reason again, guys. Water is not just water. Water has taste. And even here, I know a lot of purified waters, again, filtering everything out of there, they're creating charming boys. That everybody thinks, it's all tastes the same. Yeah, they all taste the same. When you see now here, the assortment what I brought, suddenly you realize, holy shit.
Yeah.
Water has taste.
A kurva Isten bossa.
Kurva Isten bossa. I've never seen this one on
Can I
the
see
shelves.
it? That looks fucking...
It was disgusting. Az nagyon csúnya.
This is such upsetting water.
It's terrible. I mean, and when I'm in Budapest, I always order Ásványvíz, which is sparkling water, and they definitely don't bring that shit. They bring their own. They bring stuff similar to, I would say, the Spanish one.
But I want to
like that's a Hungarian. Like it's
to recap.
Table water.
One of the things to advance yourself in this.
Nasty.
Ask for spring water, glacier water, or what?
Correct. Mineral water.
Mineral
So
water.
it will say so on the bottle. And this is really the key, guys. Always when you're going to the grocery store, and do it with your kids, do it with your family. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Like buy several bottles of water, but make sure they are all coming from a natural resource.
Yeah.
Because then they will taste differently.
Yeah.
And have them side by side. Do not chill them down. Have them side by side in different glasses and really taste them through. And then suddenly you will realize, holy shit, water has taste.
Yeah.
It does. Well,
And-
it's from Earth. I mean,
Correct.
you think about it. It's
It comes
the
from
Earth.
Mother Earth. We should be thankful that we can drink all this kind of cool different waters, that we have access to clean water.
We got to get Blue Band some of that shit.
And let's face it as well, there are millions of people who don't have access to clean water.
It's
This is a big
horrible.
topic for me as well as a water sommelier, because everybody knows I have like so many different cool waters, and some people think I'm the most hydrated person on this planet.
Number two.
But there's billions of people or millions of people who don't have access, and I think we should all honor it that we have access to clean water, and we should help people who don't have access. So water.org, for example, I'm supporting the Matt Damon Foundation, and I'm trying to raise money all the time to help other countries.
Is that his water.org?
Yes,
that's the Matt Damon thing. Yeah, because he's big on that, right?
Yes.
Like,
and I think it's a great thing what he's doing there, and I'm supporting them. Even on my homepage, there's a link that you can spend some money, and I think it's a good thing to do.
This
Yes,
is
of course.
super cool.
This was the most mind-blowing thing. You don't think about water.
No, I mean,
I don't. I just consume it.
You just
but
consume it, yeah.
This was outstanding.
And here in California, we had for the last 5 years a big drought. Finally, we are out of the drought.
Right.
But I think that doesn't mean we can waste water again.
Right.
So this is the point as well, what I like to do with my water menu. I want to give water a value. That people understand, hey, there's a little bit more than just water.
Yeah.
And maybe I could start to rethink my use of water as well.
Yeah.
And maybe when I'm washing my teeth, don't have the tap open the whole time. Just close it. Even California is not in a drought right now.
Yeah.
But still, we need to save water because the summer is coming. Trust me, in 2 years, we are back on
drought again.
on this very big drought problem again. We have to save water for the future generations. And therefore, let's all drink enough water. That's the key, guys. Do not drink sodas. Drink enough water, but please be considerate as well what you're doing with water.
Yeah, very good. Martin Riese.
Riese?
Riese?
Riese. How do you
He's
spell
actually
it?
a giant person in the German language. It's kind of like,
Really?
I don't know. Riese is
R-I-E-S-E.
Oh.
Is it that way?
R-I-E-S-E.
R-I-E-S-E.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know I
And the
studied
website
German.
is Martin-Riese, right? Mm-hmm. .com. You can go to Patina in downtown Los Angeles and actually see Martin in the flesh and experience the water menu. And actually, I think this is really cool. Try out different waters and see if you guys can experience some of what we did here today. It's a very, very eye-opening thing.
You can take a class from Martin. He can.
That's what I'm saying. You can take a
Come
class.
to Patina.
Yeah.
Call me up, shoot me an email. I'm always happy to hydrate people.
Oh my gosh! Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for
this.
coming.
That was
Definitely.
awesome.
No, that was cool.
Very
Oh my
cool.
gosh, thank
This
you.
is H2 Flow signing off.
Oh my god!
And I I got a song for us, so let me see what he put.
How do you say not the water champion? Keine Wasserschampion?
Es ist nicht der Wasserchampion.
Es ist nicht der?
Nicht der Wasserchampion.
Der.
Nein.
Das ist.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Das ist.
We'll see you on the next one.
All right, here we go. First time going over the new bridge. Waiting for this for over 3 years. Oh, my heart's pounding. I can feel it in my chest. My heart's pounding. I can feel it in my chest. Oh, look at this. Here we go! Here we go! Yeah! All right! Look at the river! Look at the river! Yeah! Look at the river! Look at the river! All right! All right! Look at the river! Look at the river! Yeah! All right! Look at the river! Look at the river! Oh yeah! Sweet! Woo! Oh my God, that was awesome! Oh yeah! Sweet! Woo! Oh my God, that was awesome! I wonder how many lanes there's gonna be. It's gonna be like 20 lanes. 20 lanes. Here we go!